At 333 Dental Care, we're all smiles for our hometown teams. We're proud to cheer on the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers this season. Go Tigers! Bring home the win!
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game, and always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Hey all you Tiger fans, it's game time. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are thrilled and ready for live Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger action on the field and court this season. Let's pack the stands and cheer loud. Cattlemen's Bank is full of school spirit. Go Tigers!
Attention Mangum Tigers. Are you ready to show your Tiger pride? This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. At our bank, we are always geared up and ready to cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers on to victory. You can count on us to wear the brightest orange and black. We'll see you at the games.
Did you know the freshest and most beautiful long-lasting flowers always come from Flowers Unlimited in Mangum? If you want to send flower arrangements that look and smell great and last a long time, your best choice is to make that local phone call at 580-782-2122 for fresh flowers, silk flowers, gift selections, collectibles, memorials, and bereavement gifts. Make that trip to Flowers Unlimited, 113.
Open all day and lunches from 11 to 2. Health and beauty products and selection of gifts. Granite Drug Company is here for you.
Hi Mangum Tiger fans, this is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
All the employees at Great Plains Bank Mangum are excited for the school year. We look forward to seeing everyone come out and get that Tiger spirit and support the young men and women at Mangum as they try and bring home the gold ball. You will see us at the game and hear us on the radio and internet. Come see Great Plains Bank Mangum for your banking needs on the corner in downtown Mangum. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
In Bloom Flowers and Gifts is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger Games. The new In Bloom Flowers and Gifts offers a big selection of Tiger Pride items. Make some noise, Tiger fans, and show your pride with spirit items. In Bloom Flowers and Gifts, right in the corner with the right Tiger Pride.
Mason is the son of Bryce and Joy Parker. Mason's grandparents are Rodney and Ann Wells and the late Sammy and Bonnie Parker. Mason has a brother, Tyson. His activities include football, baseball, hunting, and fishing. He is also a member of the Methodist Youth. Mason's awards include an A2 First Team All-District Wide Receiver and 2023 Center Fielder Award. After graduation, Mason plans to go to windmill school or apprentice as a plumber. Hallie Smith is the third Queen candidate. Hallie is the daughter of Michelle Smith and Richard Sewell Jr. Her grandparents are the late John and Carolyn Smith, Kathy Carter and Richard Sewell Sr., and a special aunt, Terry Daniels. Hallie's siblings are Zach Breeze, Mackenzie Bird, Xander Moore, Rebecca Shorter, and Hallie Smith. Her activities are fast pitch softball 3 years, basketball 4 years, slow pitch softball 4 years, and National Society 3 years. Hallie's awards include 2022 All-District Honorable Mention Fast Pitch, 2023 All-District Utility Fast Pitch, 2023 and 2024 Class 2A Academic State Champions, 2024 2A Basketball State Champions, 2025 Shortgrass All-Conference Basketball, and Superintendent's Honor Roll for 4 years. After graduation, Hallie plans to attend college. Escorting Hallie is Coulter Webb. Coulter is the son of Kirby Hamilton, Jeremy Hamilton, and Wynn Webb. Her grandparents are Leanne and Mike Drury, and Peggy Webb and the late Wes Webb. Colby's siblings are Sydney, Sawyer, and Kanye Webb, Connor Dozier, and Celie Hamilton. His activities include football, basketball, and track. After graduation, Coulter plans to finish aviation school. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2025 MHS Football Homecoming Queen is Reese Richardson. And your 2025 MHS Football Homecoming King is Jackson Brooks. Also, the MHS Student Council would like to thank Kylie Peeler and In Bloom, located at 113 South Oklahoma, for donating the bouquets for the court and the Queen Sash, and also Lee Powell and the Loop, located at 918 North Lewis Tittle, for the drink cards for the Queen and King.
Greer Funeral Home proudly supports the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. We're wishing our team strength, teamwork, and success all season long. Serving Greer County since 1923. Phone 480-2111.
Ashley Slayton and Catherine Webb, certified family nurse practitioners, and the rest of the friendly faces at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum treat all ages, children through adults. This means we are all yours for well child exams, annual checkups, as well as those illnesses that can hit us. We also do management of chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Same-day appointments are usually available. At the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum, call 782-3393 for appointments.
The law offices of Corey Kendall proudly support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. We're behind you all the way. Go Tigers! Corey Kendall, attorney at law, 122 North Oklahoma Avenue in Mangum.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Mangum Regional Medical Center proudly supports the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. Here's to a healthy, winning season and a community that stands together. If you need us, find us at mangumregional.net.
Are you ready to take the next step towards your degree? Reach Higher is Oklahoma's degree completion program designed just for you. At Western Oklahoma State College, we make it easy to finish your associate's degree with flexible options that fit your busy life. Choose from online classes to face-to-face learning or a mix of both. Don't wait. Enrollment is open now. Visit wosc.edu or call us at 580-477-2000. and start reaching higher today.
Hey, come on by the Mangum Tag Agency at 108 East Pierce in Mangum for all your vehicle tag and registration needs. Driver's license, ID renewals, including CDL or Add Real ID. We now offer initial issuance and out-of-state driver's license and ID transfers. And we issue Pike Pass. For fast, friendly customer service, come see Tom, Cynthia, or Adam. We're here for you. Check us out online at mangumtag.com. For tag renewals and more information, phone 580-782-3004. The Mangum Tag Agency says go Tigers. Sovereign Bank is your bank of choice. Sovereign Bank is a proud supporter of the Mangum Tiger Athletics. Supporting our schools and athletic programs is a top priority. Hear us roar, go Tigers. We're cheering you on all season long. Sovereign Bank, empowering our youth with the freedom to dream. Sovereign Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
TCLC is a family-owned 5-star daycare center that has been caring for children for over 45 years. The owners of Tiger Cub are proud to serve the Mangum area and support the Mangum Lady Tigers and Tigers on the radio and streaming. Tiger Cub Learning Center says,
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
At 333 Dental Care, we're all smiles for our hometown teams. We're proud to cheer on the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers this season. Go Tigers! Bring home the win!
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283.
It's time for Mangum football on Classic Hits 97.7 and Mangum Tiger TV. Tonight's game is brought to you by Tiger Cub Learning Center, Cattleman's Bank, JCMH Mangum Clinic, Granite Drug, 333 Dental, Kendall Law, Greer Funeral Home, Mangum Regional Medical Center, Jill Grauman Remax, Blair Tire and Feed, Sovereign Bank, Great Plains Bank, Greer County Farm Bureau, The Loop, Triad Home Health, In Bloom Flowers and Gifts, Mangum Brick Company, Mangum Tag Agency. Get ready for kickoff. Mangum Tiger football is on the air. Here's the voice of the Tigers, Michael Barnes.
And welcome to the Liberty Bowl as we get set for week number 3 of the high school football season. Mangum entertaining Watonga in the final non-district tune-up of the year for both ball clubs. Mangum coming in at 2-0. Watonga is 0-2 on the year. As the guy with the great voice said, I'm Michael Barnes. The Cameron Dole experience back with us tonight at the Liberty Bowl. Good to have him alongside. And Cameron, I was looking up and down the rows of seats here at the Liberty Bowl. I am not sure that I have ever seen this facility this packed. It is unbelievable.
This early, especially.
Yeah, indeed. We got here really early, and I'm glad we did because we found a parking spot. The pregame show brought to us, as always, by our good friends at Great Plains Bank. Absolutely picture-perfect evening. Not as cool as it was 2 weeks ago. There will be cooling air coming our way next weekend. But in the meantime, we've got plenty of sunshine and plenty of sweat going on. This ought to be a fun one between Mangum and the Watonga Eagles. And when we come back here on our countdown to kickoff, we'll have a chance to talk to head coach Sam Powers. The pregame show brought to you by Great Plains Bank here on Classic Hits 97.7.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Hey, all you Tiger fans, it's game time. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattleman's Bank, member FDIC. We are thrilled and ready for live Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger action on the field and court this season. Let's pack the stands and cheer loud. Cattleman's Bank is full of school spirit. Go Tigers!
Attention Mangum Tigers. Are you ready to show your Tiger pride? This is Lori Laughlin from Cattleman's Bank, member FDIC. At our bank, we are always geared up and ready to cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers on to victory. You can count on us to wear the brightest orange and black. We'll see you at the games.
Did you know the freshest and most beautiful long-lasting flowers always come from Flowers Unlimited in Mangum? If you want to send flower arrangements that look and smell great and last a long time, your best choice is to make that local phone call at 580-782-2122 for fresh flowers, silk flowers, gift selections, collectibles, memorials, and bereavement gifts. Make that trip to Flowers Unlimited, 113 South Oklahoma in Mangum.
And we've got head coach Sam Powers joining us on the sidelines prior to kickoff. And coach, go back to week number 2. Mike Tyson once famously said, everybody's got a plan until you get punched in the mouth.
Yeah.
Holbert punched you in the mouth early on last week, and your kids responded with several knockout punches.
Well, I'll tell you, what's crazy about this group, I said this a lot, is they have to be hit in the mouth and woke up. It's weird. It's like, okay, all right, now we'll play. And I don't know why they do that, but it's practice. It's everything. It's like, boom, you just got hit in the face. All right, now we'll show up. Now it's time. Now you poke the bear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. You've been a guy that's never been shy about being innovative on the offensive end. And we saw a lot of movement last week, a lot of inside handoffs, some misdirection. Kind of unusual, though. Week number 2, you're showing that much. I mean, isn't it?
You say that, but you've watched me a long time. Yeah. There's always something new. You know what I'm saying? So we build off of the things that we show. So every time that I talk about it like Tara's wardrobe, right? Every time she has a new piece of clothes, right? So we get a formation. Well, then we add this accessory, and then we put this with that outfit. And then next thing you know, we got a different outfit. And every time you think you have the outfit figured out, she comes out in a new one, right? So there you go.
Tara, she brought that up. He brought that up. I did not. I had nothing to do with it. We didn't do it in advance. So week number 3, you get Watonga. You talked about your kids seem to have to get punched in the mouth, and this is a week that you can kind of maybe lose some focus because it's homecoming week, and you're playing a team that got beat rather handily by Hobart in week number 1, and you handled Hobart last week. How have you worked with those parameters?
Well, we always say everything's a faceless opponent. I don't believe necessarily in prepping for the opponent other than what they do offensively and defensively that you have to. We're a faceless opponent in the standard. In the standard that we practice and the standard that we play, we have to show up each and every day as this is a championship game. And if we do that, when the championship games are here, it's normal to us. You know, so I think that is what we talk about all week in practice is, hey, it's championship mentality every day. I don't care who the opponent is that comes in here or we go to week in and week out. We have to prepare a certain way, and that's our standard.
So are you one of these guys, and I spent a long time with Jim Holloway, and I don't know if I figured you know Coach Holloway, but he always approached the season as 3 seasons, the non-district season, the district season, and then the postseason. Do you go about that business the same way?
Yeah. I mean, this is the non-district season. You get to learn a lot about yourselves. You know, there's a lot of times that our non-district season, we look like a completely different teams because we're looking at different things to see if they work for us. And then by the time district play happens, we're dialed into what we can do, whether it's different run schemes or different defensive coverages or different things that you get to learn in that. And then district season, you got to be ready to go because each and every game is a little bit more important in terms of where you go in the playoffs. And then postseason, you better be ready. So.
You know, the opponents have got to look at film on you guys and see that 0 in the backfield and think he should have graduated last year. I mean, you plug in a new guy and same number, but a new guy doing just as great of things as Austin did for you for a couple of years.
Yeah, Curtis is a really good back. You know, we actually have 3 really good backs that it doesn't matter which one of them is back there. They have a really good O-line in front of them, but Curtis has come in and he's from the word go just adapted to our culture and adapted to the way we do things, and he shined, you know, so we're excited to have him.
Linebacking crew last week I thought really did a good job for you on the defensive side.
Yeah, Cooper Kerbo and Bo Rogers are going to be in people's faces all year long. And Talon's a part of that, and Max is a part of that. We consider them linebackers, and I think that they, good luck. You know, I mean, Cooper knows where the ball's going before it's going there, and Bo comes and plays with an insane intensity and preparation that you got to prepare for those guys. And then you have 300-pounders in front of them that keep people off of them and let them go make those plays. So we're excited about our linebacking core, and they're just sophomores.
Yeah, no kidding. Scouting report tells me that we may see the ball in the air a little bit tonight at the Liberty Bowl.
Yeah, they'll throw it. They're spread-based. They change formations kind of like we do, and so they'll throw it, and we love that. We need to work on it. We want to work on it. We've seen smash mouth football for 2 weeks, you know, but I could see them trying to do that to us as well. You know, I think that their mentality is to be balanced and in the throw and pass, and so we're ready for it. I would expect a big night out of our secondary tonight.
All right, we look forward to that. Diego, tell us back there, the ringleader for you sometimes, getting help from Clayton as well.
Yeah, he's going for 7 picks. That's his goal. 7 picks is the record that Coach Laughlin has, actually, for most interceptions in a season, and so he's going for that. He's at 2 right now. You know, our secondary is really special, too. You talk about Curtis on the offensive side. Defensive side, he's really good. Clayton knows everything you're doing before it happens. He knows every coverage check. It's really special. And then, again, you have Diego and Derek at corner. that they just don't make mistakes. They do exactly what they're asked to do, and they just don't make mistakes. And when that happens, special happens.
Jackson Brooks has come by and patted me on the butt, as no big surprise there. He is something else. And we mentioned him because I understand he received an offer.
Yeah. First college offer today from Oklahoma Panhandle State for an offensive line position. I don't think it's the last one he's going to be getting. He's pretty special in there in the trenches, and he leads the right way. We're excited about his future.
You talk about his motor, and it's different than a lot of other folks because he not only is tenacious, but he has fun doing it.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if you've ever seen him without a smile.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he makes everybody around him that way. He makes everybody, he's contagious with his smile, and that's what I talk about when I say he's such a good leader is it doesn't matter what kind of day you're having. He can help bring good spirits to any situation almost. So,
all right, and again, Coach was able to draw an analogy between the offense and his wife's wardrobe.
Yep.
That probably is worth an award of some type itself. Countdown to kickoff rolls on for the Liberty Bowl. We get set for Watonga and Mangum. That's Sam Powers, and we're Classic Hits 97.7.
If you need some welding done or a metal building built, then call Rocky Caskey. Rocky has built metal buildings in southwest Oklahoma for more than 15 years. Carports, patio covers, building large or small, Rocky Caskey does them all. Don't settle for less. Get the best building for your money. Call Rocky Caskey at 580-471-8282. That's 471-8282. Rocky supports high school sports.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Hello, Lone Wolf and Hobart.
Granite Drug Company is now delivering to Hobart, Lone Wolf, Granite, and Mangum. Granite Drug Company is a complete pharmacy ready to fill and deliver your prescriptions. And it's easy to get switched. Just call 580-535-2130 or visit our store at 316 North Main in Granite. Granite Drug Company has an ice cream fountain open all day and lunches from 11 to 2. Health and beauty products and selection of gifts. Granite Drug Company is here for you.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
Countdown to kickoff rolls on, brought to us by Great Plains Bank. And we get set for Mangum and Watonga. Earlier today, had the opportunity to play in a golf tournament down at Windy Trails Golf Course and Altus Air Force Base. And reason we mention that is because, well, it was a fun golf tournament. My team finished at 10 under, which we were excited about. And then we found out the winning score was 24 under. That being said, the tournament was not so much about what your final score was, but more about raising awareness for suicide prevention. And it is something that I said many years ago that when I struggled with my own mental health, when I got clear and was able to help others, I certainly would anytime I had a platform. So with that in mind, just remember that September is Suicide Prevention Month. And if you know of somebody who is struggling, if you are struggling, you are not alone. You can dial 988. Simple phone call, 988. Again, 988, and there will be someone to talk to. But again, I want to emphasize to you, you are not alone, okay? Been there, done that, got the T-shirt, felt that way, found out differently. And I want you to know that you are not alone either. And if there's somebody that is struggling, please get them the help. Be kind. Let's end this stigma of seeking help with mental health as though it's a sign of weakness. I've broken legs, I've broken arms, I've had a stroke, I've had cancer removed from my face, did all of those things. Nobody thought twice about it. But you talk about your mental health and people get, I don't know, kind of worried or nervous. Stop, please. Help those in need. And to my dear friends, the Dillahunties and the Webbs, forever number 3. We're back to the Liberty Bowl after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
The employees at Great Plains Bank Mangum are excited for the school year. We look forward to seeing everyone come out and get that Tiger spirit and support the young men and women of Mangum as they try and bring home the gold ball. You will see us at the game and hear us on the radio and internet. Come see Great Plains Bank Mangum for your banking needs on the corner in downtown Mangum. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
In Bloom Flowers and Gifts is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger Games. The new In Bloom Flowers and Gifts offers a big selection of Tiger Pride items. Make some noise, Tiger fans, and show your pride with spirit items. In Bloom Flowers and Gifts, right in the corner with the right Tiger pride.
Greer Funeral Home proudly supports the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. We're wishing our team strength, teamwork, and success all season long. Serving Greer County since 1923. Phone 480-2111.
Countdown to kickoff brought to us by Great Plains Bank here on Classic Hits 97.7. Other games involving teams out of District A2-1. And it will be Carnegie entertaining Hobart tonight. That's on the Fox Radio Network. On, let's see, that's on what?
1420 KTJS.
Yeah, and also on the AM side of that. 102.3.
102.1.
102.1. There you go. Hobart and Carnegie, both teams 1-1. Elsewhere, Kanawha will entertain Southwest Covenant. Southwest Covenant is 2-0. Apache 0-3, entertaining Merritt. Thomas is on the road. They're at Hinton to take on the Comets. And Strother is at Cordell taking on the Blue Devils. And Cordell playing 8-man football. Homecoming tonight. The lovely and talented Shelley Fox is there for that one.
She is excited to be doing some football.
She was giddy all week long in anticipation of that. Moreland 0-2 is on the road at Crescent tonight, and Texoma Goodwill is idle. Elsewhere, Sayre is idle, as is Frederick. Goodwin in B1-2, although it's a Class C team coming to town to take on Hollis. The Battle of the Tigers Squared. Mountain View, Goodebo, and Hollis, both teams coming in 2-0. And of course, last week, Hollis snapped the 43-game winning streak of the Tipton Tigers.
What a game.
Yep.
What a game.
It was indeed. So we are just about ready to get this one underway. And again, our pregame show has been brought to us by our good friends over there at Great Plains Bank, and we appreciate them. Set to kick the football away for Watonga is Cooper House. And wide receivers on the near side and far side for Mangum. Here's the kick, end over end, bang towards the end zone, and it will get there. We'll get an automatic touchback. It'll be 1st and 10 for Mangum. They'll have it at their own 20-yard line. Teresa Sainer has checked in. Teresa says, let's go Cooper from California. Teresa Sainer also says, hey, Fallon Perry. Charles Stowe is watching. Charles came by the broadcast booth earlier and picked up his Classic Hits 97.7 T-shirt. So, Charles, good to meet you. Thanks for coming by. Evan Sharp from Delaware, who joined us on softball last night, is back for football tonight. Good to have you alongside, Evan. Therese Wilson-Henry says, go Mangum Tigers. Teresa Sainer, she's just excited all over the place. David Henry says, let's go Tigers. And good evening to our good friends, Jay McCormick, Jade Laughlin, and Brian Coleman. Brian Coleman, late of the Altus Merchants softball team. So there you go.
It got too exciting. The officials had to call timeout.
All right. So they are now ready to go. Curtis Henley in the backfield. And he is joined by Remy Laughlin. They will go pistol formation. 3 wide receivers here on the near side. And in tight on the far side, Talon Frazier, who really kind of came out of nowhere last week when we enjoyed him. Laughlin wants to throw. He's got all kinds of time looking deep. Here he's got Zeke battling for the ball. And Rogers, does he make the catch? He does at the 40-yard line. Oh, what a catch by Zeke Rogers. And I tell you what, Cameron, I think he might have caught that ball more than once during that sequence.
I think he worked his wrestling magic.
So a gain from the 20 out to the 40 of Watonga. 1st and 10 from there. Big play early on. Again, Laughlin wants to throw. Fires, pass, caught. That'll be a 1st down and more down to the 22-yard line. Little square in for Mason Parker. Boy, Parker found a spot in that zone, and Laughlin hit him with a strike. And it's a 1st down catch and carry to the 21. So Mangum, 80 yards in a pair of, 79 yards in a pair of plays. Talked about Watonga putting the ball in the air. Mangum has gone deep twice now to begin the ball game. Again, Laughlin wants to throw, rolls near side, pass caught. That's Frazier. Callan rumbling down to about the 10-yard line. I think he said he stepped out of bounds at the 11. So Frazier, did he pick up another first down? He did.
Just enough.
Say good evening to Vanessa Hagee, who has joined us. And Evan Sharp, I tell you what, he somehow happened upon the broadcast last night with the softball games and has joined us tonight for football. So, Evan, out there in Blue Hen country, Laughlin, toss sweep out here. Well, it's actually a throw, and Parker going to get tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Good job that time by Watonga, as they were able to sniff out the screen pass over out on the wing. They'll lose 4 on the play, Will Mangum. Second down, 14. Just on the way, going to have you alongside. 10:50 and running here in his first quarter of play. Laughlin in the backfield by himself. 3 wide receivers on the near side, including Mad Max Richardson. Let's see if they don't feature him here. They do go to Max. Gets it blocked. Cuts inside to 10. Dosey-Does still on his feet. Moving his feet. And finally going to get knocked out of bounds at about the 3-yard line. Hard running by Mad Max Richardson. Had a chance to visit with his mom, Tony Bernard Richardson, prior to the ball game. She said, you know, years ago when I named Mad Max, I wanted something to be really neat, Max, that would sound good when he was on the intercom. And then you throw the Mad on top of it. You bet, Mom! So Mad Max gets it down to the 1-yard line. First and goal from there. Mangum trying to score here early on. Laughlin going to keep it himself and walk into the end zone from a yard away. So with 10:29 left in quarter number 1, Mangum strikes first at the Liberty Bowl on homecoming night. They lead it 6-0. Extra point try now, due for the Tigers. Derek Hammond on to kick. Mad Max Richardson, the holder. By the way, speaking of Mad Max, more about his family coming up. Stay tuned for that. Extra point kick is on its way, and Hammond's got it up and good. So with 10:29 left in quarter number 1, Mangum strikes first. They lead it 7-0. We're Classic Hits 97.7.
Ashley Slayton and Catherine Webb, certified family nurse practitioners, and the rest of the friendly faces at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum treat all ages, children through adults. This means we are all yours for well child exams, annual checkups, as well as those illnesses that can hit us. We also do management of chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Same-day appointments are usually available at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointments.
The law offices of Corey Kendall proudly support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. We're behind you all the way. Go Tigers! Corey Kendall, attorney at law, 122 North Oklahoma Avenue in Mangum.
Well, we had 333 dental first downs on that drive by Mangum that went 80 yards. And they also found themselves for a time inside the Sovereign Bank red zone before the 1-yard run by Remy Laughlin. Mangum leads it by a score of 7-0. Nate Augustine is watching. Hello, Nate. Good to have you alongside. Rocky Pierce, Go Tigers from Pratt, Kansas. I don't know if I believe this about Francis Maximus Scarata, watching from the Home Depot television system. What? And you've got some on YouTube as well.
Yeah, we got, let's see, Dave McCook from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, of course. David Henry said, let's go Tigers, let's put it on them tonight.
And they are early on. Hammond to kick the football away. Tees it up, end over end, near side. Fielded at the 15 to the 20 and out to the 25, 26, and 27-yard line. Open field tackle by Caden Carter. Watonga will go to Burke. 1st and 10. They'll have the football and their own 20, they'll call it 29-yard line.
And Mike Baker said Friday Night Lights at the Liberty Bowl never gets old.
Boy, I tell you what, a raucous crowd here this evening indeed. Loving every minute of it, as Loverboy once sang. So 1st and 10, Watonga has scored, a total of 7 points in 2 ball games. They got beat by Hobart 34-7 in the opener, and then Thomas shut them out last week 40-0. They want to throw the football to begin the ball game. Across the middle, pass is tipped and taken away. Interception, Henley. Curtis at the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, no flags. Mangum scores on the defensive end. Great defense by Henley. You heard Coach and I talk about it in the pregame show. The secondary was going to get tested. They did right away. Henley with the touchdown and the pick six.
And tipped it to himself, and good presence of mind to keep his eyes on the ball until he had it in before he looked where he was going.
About a 50-yard return for Curtis, and he showed that speed down that far sideline. Nobody was going to catch him. Jennifer Reiser has joined us for the broadcast. Jennifer was working the concession area, or was a ticket taker earlier. So very quickly on to try the extra point is Derek Hammond. Mangum, first touchdown, 10:29 left in the first. Their second touchdown, 10:11 left in the first. And Michael Baker with the touchdown, Tigers. Indeed. Richardson the holder. Hammond set to try the extra point. Line drive is up, and it is good. 10-11 left in the first, and Mangum a 2-touchdown lead, 14-0. We're back after this. Classic Hits 97.7.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Mangum Regional Medical Center proudly supports the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. Here's to a healthy, winning season and a community that stands together. If you need us, find us at mangumregional.net.
Are you ready to take the next step towards your degree? Reach Higher is Oklahoma's degree completion program designed just for you. At Western Oklahoma State College, we make it easy to finish your associate's degree with flexible options that fit your busy life. Choose from online classes to face-to-face learning or a mix of both. Don't wait. Enrollment is open now. Visit wosc.edu or call us at 580-477-2000 and start reaching higher today.
14-0, Mangum on top, 10-11 left in the first quarter of play. Michael Baker makes a good point. He says, man, I love hearing that Tiger rag, and the Mangum band here in full throat this evening and sounding great.
It's a perfect night to be at the Liberty Bowl for some football.
Well, unless you're from Watonga, and it's been, wow, Blitzkrieg bop time. So Heyman set to kick it away again. Mangum on top, 14-0. Derek, end over end kick, fielded back here at about the 12-yard line to the 15-20 and out to the 23-yard line. And another open field tackle there on the return. And is Caden Carter 2 consecutive trips. He has made the open field tackle. James Lockhart on the return there for Watonga. So the Eagles will go to work. 1st and 10. They'll have it at their own 23-yard line. And the first play from scrimmage for the Eagles resulted in a pick six for Mangum. You've got to wonder across the way if Watonga doesn't go a little conservative this trip.
Dude, try the ground game, huh?
By the way, speaking of the coaching staff over there, our longtime friend Chad Hussey is part of the program at Watonga, and we looked for him in the pregame show, and could not find him. But Chad's daughter, Kyra, working as a child welfare specialist with us and doing a bang-up job, and I know that mom and dad proud of their daughter, and we're proud that she's working with us. 1st and 10, they do keep it on the ground, and boy, I tell you what, great penetration there. Cooper Curbo got the legs that time. The tailback, Sean Hargrove, and Hargrove nowhere to go. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, loss of 2. 2nd down and a dozen. Ball to the 20. You know, it's pretty comfortable outside the broadcast booth. Inside, stuffy would be the word.
just a little stuffy. We need a fan. Need a fan.
So here we go. 2nd down and 10 from the 20-yard line. 2nd and 20. And again, they'll keep it on the ground and only back to the 20-yard line will go the ball carrier. And again, Cooper Curbo in the middle of that tackle. Also getting off the pile for the Tigers. One of them big bodies in the middle, that's Trey Williams. Well, we love Trey Williams. He is just a man out there. So it'll be third down now, third and we'll call it 11. They gave him near the 21-yard line. Mangum on top, 14-0. Quarter number 1. 3 minutes have gone by. Tigers, in their first 2 ball games, 54-65. They are well on their way here. Another pass attempted and another great job of tackling in the open field by Mangum as the catch was made out in the flat by Quinn Foth. But he got tackled immediately. Bo Rogers was there on the stop. And it'll be 4th down and forever. And they'll have to punt the football away, they being Watonga. Therese Wilson-Henry giving us a wow. And again, wow indeed. So punting the football away for the Eagles will be Cooper House. Mangum set to receive back at about their own 35-yard line.
Number 15, Cooper House.
Get a chance to go to work offensively. Good kick there. Going to be fielded back here at about the 27 by the upback. And here on the near side, Mason Mitchell. Mitchell makes a move across the 40 to the 45. And he gets turned back at about the 47-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. Nice return by Mason. Good field position for the Tigers here. Joe Russell says, wow, probably going to be a blowout. Joe?
You think?
Go out on a limb, bub.
Yeah, I know. It's Captain Obvious. And Nelda Wallace said, go get them Tigers.
Oh, we always love hearing from Nelda. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Mangum. Officially their second offensive possession. They've got a pick 6 on the board as well. 7:55 left in quarter number 1. Elaine Mills-Smith has joined the broadcast. Good to have her alongside. Had a penalty at the end of that play. So a 5-yard mark. Well, wait a minute now. It's homecoming. Okay, well, so, all right, now I understand. So illegal procedure was called against Watonga. Mangum will decline that. They'll take the yardage on the kick return, have it 1st and 10 at their 47. The official was going to give them the 5 yards to the 48 or 47 of Watonga. Not so fast, my friends. Inside handoff to Mad Max. Gets a block, has the 40, 35, 30. Carrying people down to about the 27-yard line. Oh, let me tell you about my old buddy, Mad Max Richardson.
What a run.
Number 1.
He's running like somebody was trying to date his sister. And I mentioned her because Reese is the homecoming queen here. Congratulations. We'll talk to her at halftime. 1st and 10. 3:33 Dental 1st 10. Laughlin heading for the end zone. Pass is caught! Touchdown! That man! Mad Max Richardson! From 27 yards away. Mangum scores again with 7:39 left in the first. It is 20-0.
They took their time on that drive.
Yeah. What a delivery by Remy Laughlin. So in to try the extra point again, 3rd time for Derek Hammond. And we've not even gotten to the midway point of quarter number 1. Extra point. Richardson did a good job of getting that one down to allow Hammond to kick it through the uprights. And with 7:39 left in the first quarter of play, Mangum 21, Watonga nothing. We're Classic Hits 97.7.
Come on by the Mangum Tag Agency at 108 East Pierce in Mangum for all your vehicle tag and registration needs. Driver's license, ID renewals, including CDL or Add Real ID. We now offer initial issuance and out-of-state driver's license and ID transfers. And we issue Pike Pass. For fast, friendly customer service, come see Tom, Cynthia, or Adam. We're here for you. Check us out online at mangumtag.com. For tag renewals and more information, phone 580-782-3004. The Mangum Tag Agency says go Tigers. Sovereign Bank is your bank of choice. Sovereign Bank is a proud supporter of the Mangum Tiger Athletics. Supporting our schools and athletic programs is a top priority. Hear us roar, go Tigers. We're cheering you on all season long. Sovereign Bank, empowering our youth with the freedom to dream. Sovereign Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Derek Hammond set to kick the football away for the third time here in this first quarter for Mangum. 7:39 left in the frame. They lead at 21-0. And it may be a picture-perfect night for you and I, but boy, I tell you what, Watonga a little bit shell-shocked right now.
You would think at least a little bit.
James Lockhart, late to get on the field. He's out there with Sean Hargrove. Hargrove fields on the run at about the 15. He's got the 20, 25 up the middle of the field to the 30, and he'll be knocked down at the 31-yard line. A bunch of white hats in the vicinity to make the play for Mangum. And getting off the bottom of the pile for the Tigers was Dylan Lee. Jason Cook checking in from Washington, Oklahoma. Jason says off week for the Warriors. Tigers on one screen and the Cowpokes on the other. Go Tigers from Washington, Oklahoma. Love to hear from where you folks are checking in as well. Washington, by the way, we talked about the winning streak of Tipton being snapped last week. The previous week, Washington had their winning streak snapped, I believe, at 43. So there's a lot of good football around the state of Oklahoma and a lot of different levels. 1st and 10 now for Watonga, 31-yard line. They want to throw, rolling out to the right side, Bryson Gordon. He'll throw, ball picked off. Coming to the near side, Clayton Caskey looks for a block, got the 35-30. Down the near sideline, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Tigers! Wow! 27-0, 7-17, quarter number 1. 2 pick sixes in the first 5 minutes of play.
Wow.
Great job by Caskey to read the eyes of the quarterback. Picked it off, came near side, got some blocks, and he was gone. 43 yards on the interception return for Caskey. And Derek Hammond, who's got to be a little gassed at this point, on to try another extra point. It'll be the 4th of the period. Extra point is up, and it is good. So with 7:17 left in period number 1, you're hearing correct. Mangum 28, Watonga nothing. Classic Hits 97.7.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
TCLC is a family-owned 5-star daycare center that has been caring for children for over 45 years. The owners of Tiger Cub are proud to serve the Mangum area and support the Mangum Lady Tigers and Tigers on the radio and streaming. Tiger Cub Learning Center says,
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Welcome back to the Liberty Bowl, 28-0. You're hearing correctly. Caitlin Huckabee has checked in. She says, let's go Tigers. And hello, Mr. Barnes. Josh Reisner, Scattaboo! And Evan Sharp says, clearly this is a blowout. So, Evan, out on the East Coast in Delaware, he's well aware of the 28-0 lead here in the Midwest.
We got Teresa Solis says, go Mangum Tigers from Lake Texoma.
I know that area.
Yeah.
So again, Hammond sent to boot the football away. End over end, near side, fielded by the up-back. And it'll be Matthew White Buffalo. And White Buffalo gets rocked at about the 27-yard line. Oh, what a hit by my main man, Diego Tellis. So Reese Richardson, the homecoming queen, we just saw Mom, Tony, and reminded her to get her daughter up here to the broadcast booth. At halftime, I want to talk to Reese, who I think in part of her bio said that my brother is Mad Max Richardson. Mad Max going to owe us some kind of royalty stuff. You know what? Either that or he's going to have to pay, and then I'm completely out of it. Charles Stowe, happy with the results. He is crediting the fact that he's wearing that exclusive Classic Hits 97.7
T-shirt.
Yeah, he said that's completely responsible for this Score so far, 28-0. Watonga from the shotgun. And a snap going to be bobbled and falling on it. Back at about the 16-yard line will be quarterback Brayson Gordon. Say hello to one of my Altus Merchant softball brethren, Tracy Dale Smith. Tracy Dale, good to have you alongside tonight, brother. Hope everything is well for you over there in Cash, America. So a loss of,
12.
Yeah. Second down and 22. And you don't want to be behind the chains against this team, but when you trail 28-0, you really don't want to be behind the chains. Keep the ball on the ground. And that's Mendenhall, or Little Creek, rather. Sean Hargrove on the carry. And Hargrove didn't get, he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Lost a yard. Open field tackle there by Curtis Henley. Henley, who's got a pick 6 in the ball game. Third down and about 23 now.
He does pretty good when they hand him the ball too, but we haven't had the chance to hand the ball to anybody tonight.
Dillahunty says, over the hill, I can hear the cheers of a Tiger Rag in the shop. Here's some more Tiger Rag, because it's third down and 24. 5:45 left in the first quarter of play. Mangum leading 28-0. Taylor Eshetai watching from Lincoln, Nebraska. Go, Big Red. Timeout going to be taken by Watonga. We take one as well. 5:41 left in the first. It's all Mangum. 28-0 on homecoming. Classic Hits 97.7.
At 333 Dental Care, we're all smiles for our hometown teams. We're proud to cheer on the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers this season. Go Tigers! Bring home the win!
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game, and always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Josh Reisner fanning the flames on a Friday night. He says, did Switzer ever say hang 100 on anybody?
I don't know.
We're tracking there. It won't get to that point. It will not get to that point. They will take every measure to make sure that doesn't happen. But 5:41 left in the first. Mangum going to get the ball back, probably third down and 24 here for Watonga. Coming out of the timeout, they're going to put the ball on the ground and out to the 22-yard line. Will go the big bruising tailback. That's a good-looking athlete, Sean Hargrove. But Hargrove ran into a sea of black-jerseyed individuals. And Cooper Curbo in the middle of that. Also, a guy that's just, in the last couple of weeks, has really come out of nowhere. Talon Frazier.
Yeah.
I mean, he has really done some big things here. So, punt formation now for Cooper House. Cooper kicked the ball well last time, but a dandy return by Mason Mitchell. Mason setting up shop at about his own 35-yard line. Fourth down and long. No pressure on the punter. He'll bang it away. And fielded by Mitchell. Bobbled and lost. And he'll bobble it again. And Watonga may get on it. May pick it up. It'll be Eagle football. So Mason Mitchell, that one kind of waffling in the air. And Mason unable to pick the ball up. And the Eagles will get it. And Mason getting a conversation with his head coach. And what he's telling Mason is, look, I love the fact that you ran up and tried to field it, but when it's sitting on the floor, go lay on it. Don't try to pick it up and run.
That's so hard to do.
Yeah, because your brain's saying, I can do this. This is backyard football. Watch what I'm about to do. And then it doesn't turn out that way. So the Eagles get their first break of the night. They'll have the football inside the 10-yard line at the Mangum 9. First and goal from there. See what they can do with it here. And let's see what the defense can do for Mangum. And are they going to go Wildcat? I think they are. Nope, underneath center instead will be Mendenhall. Mendenhall will hand it to the tailback. Hargrove to the 8 and no more, as there are 5 black shirts in on the tackle for the Tigers. And the big bodies that time getting in the middle of that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. 2nd and goal from the 8, and Trey Williams led the way.
Anita Fisher says, congratulations, Reese, and go Max. Your cousin's watching from Topeka, Kansas.
Ah, the state capital of Kansas, for those who don't know. Topeka. Good town. Went there several times growing up in the Kansas City metro area. 4 minutes left here in the first quarter of play. Mangum leading 28-0. Mendenhall going to roll here on the near side. Wants to throw, getting chased, and he'll get sacked back at about the 13-yard line. Credit on the tackle for Mangum, Bo Rogers. But Caskey did a good job of turning that one back to the inside. So Rogers credited with the stop. And that man there again, Talon Frazier. 3:40 left in the first. 3rd and goal from the 10. Got to be 4-down territory. Well, the way, though, their punter, Cooper House, he's got a strong leg, so you may go for the field goal if you don't convert here, as it's 3rd and goal from the 10. It has been all Mangum here in this first quarter. 3:15 left in it. And they lead 28-0. Mendenhall wants to throw it. He's going to get sacked. And again, it's Bo Rogers with the play. Rogers on the blitz right up the middle of the field. And he'll make the sack all the way back at the 17-yard line. And the Watonga players are looking at the bench saying, hey, let's kick it. 3rd and goal or 4th and goal from the 17. I don't blame them. So they will trot out Cooper House and give him an opportunity to try a field goal from 35 yards away. House certainly has the leg to kick it that far. Teresa Sainer says, Dillahunty, Dillahunty. And Evan Sharp says some players maybe in the NFL are so good. Well, we talked up House, and Cooper missed that one badly. So the Tigers will take over 1st and 10 after the missed field goal. 2:18 left here in this first quarter of play.
A lot of pressure in there. I don't think he just missed that. I'm pretty sure it was at least tipped by somebody.
The old ball coach, William Dickey, has joined us. Hello, Coach.
Hello.
Always good to have Coach Dickey alongside. And he says, looking good, Tigers. Yeah.
Mike Baker says, wow, you leave for 10-15, and it goes from 7-0 to 28-0.
2 touchdowns by the offense, 2 touchdowns by the defense. Here goes Mangum on the offensive end. Little inside toss, turning the corner. Here comes Parker, and Parker across the 30, out to the 34-yard line. Mason Parker, but this one, not so fast, my friend. We've got some laundry back at about the 18, and that's in the area of a block in the back or a hold.
Yep.
So it'll be holding on the Tigers. That will negate the nice run there by Mason Parker and set up a 1st and long situation with 2:10 left in the first quarter of play. It has been a day of weather, I must say. I talked about that golf tournament I played in Altus, and we got rain for about the first 4 or 5 holes, and it was a cold rain. And then the sun came out, and, well, we've been sweating ever since. So 1st and 20 now, Mangum. And Lawford wants to throw, looking deep. He's got a man. Pass is incomplete. Good coverage down there by Watonga as they had bracket coverage on Mason Parker. Back defensively, Bryson Quinn Foth and Brayson Gordon. Going to be 2nd and 20. So I like the idea, though. You know, go up top, see if you can beat them deep.
Uncle Randy from Blanchard says, "Go Tigers! Good luck, Tough." Number 20.
Here we go. Pitch sweep here on the near side across the 20 out to the 21-yard line. Running hard that time on the left side, Mason Parker. I like the way Parker runs. He pins his ears back and runs to the goal line. So he'll pick up 11. 3rd and 9 now for the Tigers. 1:40 left in the first quarter of play. I don't know that this is not 4-down territory, and it certainly may be right now because they just got 5 free yards there. The hard count, Ace Jones into the line of scrimmage, and that'll be a 5-yard mark-off against Watonga. So that brings up a 3rd down and 4, and again, the way they have moved the football, this is, even where you are on the field, this has got to be 4-down territory for Mangum. Did you say we're going to get the official Classic Hits box fan in here? Is that what you said?
Okay. I think we need to get that set up.
Oh, pass incomplete. Mason Parker, as soon as he turned, Laughlin had the football on him. And I tell you what, Mason had the ball. It got into his body and bounced away. Incomplete, and it'd be 4th and 4. And again, Mangum certainly will go for it. I like that. Minute 24 left in the first quarter to play. They lead 28-0. Laughlin, 3 wide receivers up top, 1 here on the near side. He looks out in the flat, pass caught by Caskey, and he'll be shy of a 1st down. Clayton got it to the 29, but that's a yard short. Mangum will give it over on downs. 1st and 10, they'll take it, and to the Tiger 29-yard line. But again, I like it. They marked him down to the 28, so 2 yards short. Nonetheless, it'll be Watonga football. 1:19 left in the first quarter of play. The Eagles hand the ball. 1st and goal at the 9 a moment ago after a muffed punt by Mangum. And instead of going forward, they went back and tried a field goal and missed it. And if you're the brain trust of Watonga, I don't know what you do here. I mean, you've thrown the football 5 times, and 2 of them have been returned for touchdowns. They'll send 2 wide receivers up top, 1 here on the near side from the shotgun formation. Go to work. Mendenhall with time, throws, middle of the field, and Diego's got his 3rd interception of the season. And he's on his feet at the 20, 25, gets a block, and out to the 30, and pushes the pile to the 33-yard line. Diego Tellis, his 3rd INT of the year, and the 3rd of the night for Mangum.
Can I say Michael called it?
I mean, and it's not hard to figure out what you're going to do defensively. I mean, you know that they haven't been able to run the football. They're down by 4 scores and 7 years ago. So, 2 wide receivers near side. Laughlin by himself in the backfield. Ball bobbled. And now he'll get it back. Fires across the middle. Pass went through a couple of receivers' hands. And the coaching staff to our left thought maybe there was some contact early on Mason Parker. Parker couldn't hold on to the ball, and then it bounced off the hands of Coulter Webb. It'll be 2nd down and 10. And I guess we would be remiss. Well, we would be remiss if we didn't mention the fact that, we talked about the queen, but we didn't talk about the king, Jackson Brooks. So congratulations to Jackson, the homecoming king. Pass out in the flat, and Henley. Curtis made a nice catch and then a better run as he took it out to about the 39-yard line. It'll be 3rd down from there, 3rd and about 4. Clock continuing to run, 45 seconds left. And that 1st down brought to you by 33 Middle. You'll find them at 230 East Jefferson Street here in Mangum, America. 35 seconds left, first quarter of play. They wind the clock from the pistol. Laughlin wants to throw, dumps it out, and caught in the flat, and we get a penalty flag that will fly. It's a good catch and run by Frazier, but this one may come back because, again, it's in that area of holding.
Yeah.
And it is holding on Mangum. So they've had a couple here in this first quarter of play. They've botched a punt. You know what? They lead 28-0. So performing down to our right. Man, we love listening to that. Laughlin getting the play from the sidelines. Now gets set. Fakes the handoff. Wants to throw. Flush from the pocket. And he throws the ball here in the flat. Somehow that was caught by Mason Parker. And Parker makes his way to the 45. Oh, my goodness. Did someone say Patrick Mahomes? Goodness me. How about that improvisation going on? Quarter number 1 comes to a close on that wild and woolly play. It has been all Mangum kids. They lead at 28-0 at the end of 1 on Classic Hits 97.7.
it's game time. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are thrilled and ready for live Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger action on the field and court this season. Let's pack the stands and cheer loud. Cattlemen's Bank is full of school spirit. Go Tigers!
Attention Mangum Tigers. Are you ready to show your Tiger pride? This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. At our bank, we are always geared up and ready to cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers on to victory. You can count on us to wear the brightest orange and black. We'll see you at the games.
Did you know the freshest and most beautiful long-lasting flowers always come from Flowers Unlimited in Mangum? If you want to send flower arrangements that look and smell great and last a long time, your best choice is to make that local phone call at 580-782-2122 for fresh flowers, silk flowers, gift selections, collectibles, memorials, and bereavement gifts. Make that trip to Flowers Unlimited, 113 South Oklahoma in Mangum.
Second quarter about to get underway. Mangum in command, 28-0. At the end of the first 12 minutes of play, a couple of touchdowns from the offensive side, and then 2 touchdowns from the defense as well on pick sixes. One of those, courtesy of Curtis Henley. Clayton Caskey with the other INT for a 6. And for giggles and grins, an interception and not a INT return, but nonetheless a pick six or a interception for Diego Tellis, his 3rd of the year. He's got his sights set on the all-time Mangum record of 7.
Just got a message from Pat Stover saying, way to go, Diego, by the way.
Handoff to Curtis. He's got room at the 50. Still on his feet, 45. Breaks a tackle and takes it down to the 41-yard line. That'll be a first down. Hard running there by Curtis Henley. Curtis keeping those feet moving. First down picked up by Mangum. Brought to us by 333 Dental. So 1st and 10, they move the sticks. Therese Wilson-Henry also liking the effort of Diego Tellis. From the pistol formation, Laughlin hands it off Henley. Curtis near side, got room. Spin it to 35 and inside the 30, down to the 28-yard line. Taking a page from the Colton Gillespie dance moves. As I was coming into Liberty Bowl tonight, my all-time favorite dance song, Boogie Shoes by Casey and the Sunshine Band, was on the speakers.
1st and 10, Mangum.
Brody Smith, good evening to you, brother.
Hands in the backfield.
Mangum has it inside Watonga territory. 1st and 10 at their 29. Laughlin, inside handoff. He'll go to Rogers. Zeke with room. Zeke down the left side. Zeke with a score! Zeke Rogers from 29. And with 11-10 left in the first half of play, Mangum 34. Watonga nothing. And Rogers showing his explosiveness there. Had a little bit of a crease here on the near side. Whoop! Come out of it from nowhere. Evan, we hope you get that fixed out there in Delaware, buddy. So Mangum, 34-0. Derek Hammond with the extra point. 11-10 left in the first half of play. Snap is back, hold is true, kick is on its way, and with 11-10 left in the first half, it is no good. Mangum leads it 34-0 here at the Liberty Bowl, where Classic hits 97.7.
If you need some welding done or a metal building built, then call Rocky Caskey. Rocky has built metal buildings in southwest Oklahoma for more than 15 years. Carports, patio covers, building large or small, Rocky Caskey does them all. Don't settle for less. Get the best building for your money. Call Rocky Caskey at 580-471-8282. That's 471-8282. Rocky supports high school sports.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Evan Sharp, Jason Allen is echoing what you had to say about the connection, so we will work on that. If anybody else has that issue, let us know. Patricia Stover has joined us. And good to have her alongside Therese Wilson-Henry. So apparently some connection problems, and Cameron Dole experience checking on that right now.
Welcome to Southwest Oklahoma. That's all I can say.
34-0. Mangum on top, 11-10 left to the first half of play. And Derek Hammond set to boot the football away for Mangum. Hammond kicks it on the near side, fielded back at the 9. It is Seth Hargrove, and Hargrove out to the 18-yard line and no more. Good defense there. Diego Tellis downfield to make this stop. Got some help as well from Mason Mitchell. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles.
Yeah, speed-wise shows we're doing pretty good right now. So,
not sure what the issue is. Okay.
Yeah.
Minute gone by here in period number 2. We do know that Mangum leads it 34-0. I'm curious if the folks that are on YouTube with you over there are having that issue as well.
I don't know. I haven't had a comment as such, so we'll see.
All right. 1st and 10, Eagles with the football. 3 interceptions on the night for Mangum. Don't be surprised if number 4 doesn't happen in this sequence. What will happen here is they hand the ball off to the tailback, and to the 20-yard line will go the tailback, Sam Slayton. They'll give him the 21, so a gain of a couple on the play. 2nd down and 8. Diego Tellis, Cooper Curbo in there as well for the Tigers. It'll be 2nd down. Big boys up front getting it done tonight for Mangum. And a lot of times, when the back half, when the linebackers and the secondary are making plays, it is the result of the big uglies up front. Boy, they are playing extremely well along that line. 2nd down and 8. Mendenhall, a long time underneath center. Now he'll step back and change the play. Back judge counting it down. Mendenhall wants to throw. Does. Pass is tipped. Boy, Clayton went up, thought he had it, couldn't hold on, and then Derek nearly intercepted it. And Hammond or Caskey, either one, would have taken it to the house had they been able to hold on. That'll be 3rd down. 3rd down and 8. Clock stop. 9:59 left to the first half. 34-0. Mangum on top. The defense with a couple of touchdowns, the offense with 3. The defense tried to even the score there with a interception and pick 6.
Got it update 14-6. Hobart leading at Carnegie in the 2nd quarter.
All right. So 3rd down now, 3rd down and 8. Mendenhall, single back look, hands it off, and nowhere to go. How about the penetration? And a great job on the tackle by the big boy up front. We just talked about those big fellas, and that was Johnny McGee coming in to make the play. So Johnny, me and Bobby McGee, windshield wipers slapping time. I was holding Bobby's hand in mine. Made the tackle in the backfield. It'll be 4th down and 10. And McGee has got a motor that just absolutely runs all the time. After he made the tackle, he sprinted to the sidelines. Love the effort. So Watonga will punt the football away with 9:20 left in the first half of play, trailing 34-0. It's the one aspect that they've done well tonight is punt the football. Low line drive here, though. It will hit at the 40 and roll dead at the 39-yard line. And it's coming up and acting like he was going to pick the football up, but he knew better. That's Mason Mitchell avoiding it at all costs. Last time Mason fumbled the punt, and he got coached up for quite a while on the sidelines. So here comes Mangum. Great field position. 39-yard line. 1st and 10. Leading 34-0. 9:02 left in the first half of play. I think somebody said something about hanging half 100 before intermission. 2 more scores, and that may occur. So here they go. from the pistol. And Bo Rogers now in there at quarterback. Bo weaves his way through traffic and then loses the ball. Bo got back on it. He had made the 45, but then the ball got punched out of his hand, and he had to go back and pick it up at about the 41. So it's a gain of 2. Second down and 8. All right, Jerice Wilson-Henry says the signal has gotten better down there in Frederick. So, Jerice, thank you, kiddo.
Congratulations, Reese, and great football, Max, from Richardson Uncle and Aunts in St. John, Kansas.
He's going to keep it here, and Bo Rogers keeping it. He'll take it across the 45 to the 50, and he'll pick up the first down. Rogers doing a nice job of getting behind the Big Uglies and matriculating it down the field for 8 yards to the first down. Richardson's hanging out. What'd you say, St. John? Is that where you said?
St. John.
Yeah, okay. We know St. John. Hand off here. It'll go to the tailback, Curtis Henley. Henley hit at the line of scrimmage. Keeps his feet moving and finally going to get stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Nice defensive effort by the Eagles.
Evan Sharp tells us that the signal has gotten good in Delaware as well. No gain on the play. Second down and 10.
That was a hard-fought no gain.
Second and 10.
Underneath center, Rogers. Bo fakes the handoff, has time, wants to throw. Does, got a man, that's Zeke. And he actually doesn't hold on to one. How about that? Normally Zeke Rogers catches everything. That one, unable to hold on. So it'll be third down and 10. Michelle Rogers Huckabee says YouTube is good as well. So again, 4-down territory for Mangum. They have it at the 49-yard line of Watonga, leading 34-0. 7:38 left in the first half of play. And now a stoppage of play. Eagles will take it here, and I think we'll keep it right here, as we have certainly been able to fire off a lot of commercials. Our good friend Eric Rodriguez has checked in. He says, let's go Tigers. The Smokey of the Bear and I had a conversation. So I guess Eric has his own personal entourage with Smokey the Bear. He said, we said our Tigers get that fire started, and he may leave. No putting us out tonight. Oh, Eric, I tell you what, Eric Rodriguez with a conversation with Smokey. It's not Smokey the Bear, by the way. It's Smokey Bear.
Smokey Bear.
Yeah, if you're going to talk to the bear, you got to know that it's Smokey Bear, not Smokey the Bear. That's his legal name, Smokey Bear. Come on, man. Coming up at halftime, we look forward to talking to Reese Richardson, our homecoming queen, for 2025. And she's got a personal handler. I actually met her personal handler before the Queen announcement, and I let the handler know. I said, hey, look, if your gal wins, I need her in the halftime broadcast booth. And she said, well, I'll get with the publicist on that. So the publicist,
have my people get with your people.
Well, the publicist is Mom Tony. Tony's going to get that done. Third down now, and Craig Manny into the backfield. Manny gets the handoff, has the first down and more. 40, 35, running hard inside the 30, down to the 25, pushing the pile, all the way down to the 23-yard line. Craig Manny. And we got an illegal shift called on Mangum. Sean Johnson, the PA guy, to our right. He was able to pick up that flag.
I love his heart.
Sean last night handled the senior night activities for the softball team. And only 3 for that group for Jenny Stidham. By the way, we had a chance to talk to Coach earlier today. She tells me that the brackets will be out on Monday. Mm-hmm. We know that Mangum is going to go to Dale. One of the reasons why they're not out yet, a team that you follow, Hobart, will be playing tomorrow for a district championship.
Looking downfield.
Laughlin back in at quarterback, chased from the pocket, still on his feet, now wants to run down the far sideline. He'll get bumped out of bounds. Let's see where they mark him out. And they said he stepped out all the way back here at the 47. He made his way down to about the 43, but apparently stepped out at the 47. So it'll be fourth there, 4th and 7. The line to make just inside the 40-yard line. 7:12 left in the first half of play. Laughlin, 4 wide receivers here on the near side. Manny and Richardson in the slot. Long signal count. Now he wants to throw. Has time. Fires pass. Caught. That's Rogers. Catch made in traffic. And that is not Rogers. Instead, that is Webb. Coulter Webb made the catch in traffic and picked up the first down. From our angle, all we could see was the 1. We thought that was Zeke, but instead it's Coulter Webb with the catch. And a great job of avoiding tacklers and picking up the first down all the way down to the 16-yard line. Coulter Webb. And timeout going to be taken by the Eagles. They'll take their 3rd of the first half of play. Mangum on the move. 6:54 left in the first half. They lead 34-0. We're Classic Hits 97.7.
Hello, Lone Wolf and Hobart.
Granite Drug Company is now delivering to Hobart, Lone Wolf, Granite, and Mangum. Granite Drug Company is a complete pharmacy ready to fill and deliver your prescriptions. And it's easy to get switched. Just call 580-535-2130 or visit our store at 316 North Main in Granite. Granite Drug Company has an ice cream fountain open all day and lunches from 11 to 2. Health and beauty products and selection of gifts. Granite Drug Company is here for you.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
Debbie Anderson checking into the broadcast. Debbie says, yay, go Tigers.
Of course.
34-0, 6:54 left in the half. Watonga using their final timeout of the first half of play. 1st and 10, Mangum has it inside the red zone. Laughlin wants to throw, flush from the pocket. Now he'll throw into the end zone, wide open, touchdown! From the red zone, Sovereign Bank red zone, touchdown catch made by Coulter Webb. And Mangum now on top, 40-0, with 6:47 left in the first half of play. See if he can get back on a streak of making field goal or extra points. Derek Hammond. Hammond on to try the extra point. Extra point is up. It is good, and a penalty flag will fly. That may be a personal foul against Watonga. 6:47 left in the half. It's 41-0. Mangum on top. You and I come back to the Liberty Bowl on Classic Hits 97.7.
The employees at Great Plains Bank Mangum are excited for the school year. We look forward to seeing everyone come out and get that Tiger spirit and support the young men and women of Mangum as they try and bring home the gold ball. You will see us at the game and hear us on the radio and internet. Come see Great Plains Bank Mangum for your banking needs on the corner in downtown Mangum. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
In Bloom Flowers and Gifts is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger Games. The new In Bloom Flowers and Gifts offers a big selection of Tiger Pride items. Make some noise, Tiger fans, and show your pride with spirit items. In Bloom Flowers and Gifts, right in the corner with the right Tiger Pride.
6:47 left in the first half of play. Mangum on top, 41-0. And the penalty was against Watonga. And it was a personal foul, dead ball situation. So they'll mark it on 15. And Mangum will kick from the 45-yard line of Watonga. Mason Hoppengardner has checked into the broadcast. Hello, Mason. Mangum next week on the road at Apache. And last year, and I don't expect the same thing to happen, but last year, Mangum scored 70 against the Warriors. So there you go. By the way, bombs away Bernard, Robert Bernard, who won a state championship back in 1998 with the Hollis Tigers. He is in attendance tonight.
Wow.
His dad, of course, Frank, longtime coach, and lives here in Mangum with Robert's mom. And they are here. Robert is here tonight. He coaches the Fairview Yellow Jackets, and Fairview a bye week this week. So able to make the trip to Mangum. Good to see him. Kick going to be fielded, and no, it'll go into the end zone. Touchback, 1st and 10. Watonga will have it at the 20. Had a chance to hang out with Robert and his son Jax back in late May as they were part of the 101 Classic Bowl up in Woodward. And we get a chance to broadcast that, and what a great time it was. And I want to tell you what, Robert, it doesn't matter. You can play tiddlywinks with the guy, and he's going to be competitive now. No question about it. Jax was hurt and didn't get a chance to play, but he was on the sidelines calling plays. So 41-0, 6:47 left in the first half of play. Mangum may touch the football 2 more times before the half comes to a close.
Back to the action. Watonga, 1st and 10 on their own 20.
So Watonga has it at their own 20. They'll go pistol formation here. They want to throw the football, out in the flat. Pass caught at the 25-yard line, and a good open field tackle by the Tigers. An immediate catch by the wide receiver, Bryson Quinn Foth, but Diego Tellis and Mad Max Richardson were there immediately for the stop. It was a gain of 5, 2nd down and 5. But that was one of those throws that took a long time to get there, and don't be surprised if Tellis or one of the other backs sets on that, intercepts it, and takes it the other way. Like, oh, boy, I tell you what, they almost had it there. That went through the hands of Mad Max Richardson, and somehow catching the football was Bryson Quinn Foth. I think Richardson peeked upfield. I think he was looking for the touchdown. Yeah. That went right through his hands.
Yeah, I love the reaction.
And I'm just telling you, the quarterback, and no disrespect to Boomer Mendenhall, but boy, he takes a long time with that throw. And it carries a lot of ground as it flies through the air. It covers a lot of ground. And whew. So 1st and 10, Watonga gets one here. Got it at their own 34-yard line. And again, they want to throw the football. Mendenhall flush from the pocket, got some room. 35, 40. 45 gets a block at the 50. He's at the 45 and finally ridden out of bounds at about the 41-yard line of Mangum. Coaching staff of the Tigers not happy with their ball club defensively that time as they kind of went nap time. So a good job that time by the quarterback, breaking contain, and Mendenhall took it inside Mangum territory down to the 41. Mangum has given up, 16 points in each of their first 2 bowl games. Or 18, actually. 54-18 and 65-18. So Watonga has it 1st and 10, 41-yard line. Play late here in the first half. And the Tigers function at the bit to get the football back. Eagles have used all 3 timeouts here in the first half. Mendenhall wants to throw, does, pass tipped. And that was Jackson Brooks getting in there to knock that football away. 2nd down and 10. And again, Mendenhall, that delivery, he comes from way back behind his head. And got it knocked down. It'll be 2nd down.
Would you call that deliberate?
Yeah, it's an elongated throw. Brooks did a good job and knocked that one away. So 2nd down and 10. Again, from the pistol formation come the Eagles. Mendenhall wants to throw, does, pass is, was it caught? No, incomplete. I thought it bounced, and it did. So the pass incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 10.
Hobart leading 28-6 now, just approaching halftime.
Carnegie, the team that the Mangum Tigers will close the regular season with, as the calendar will turn to November. Play them on a November 7th, I believe. And close out the regular season at home against the Wildcats. 3rd down and 10. Again, Mendenhall and company going to go pistol formation. Defense pinning their ears back, coming after Mendenhall. Flush from the pocket. Again, he's got room in the middle of the field. He'll take it inside the 35 and get knocked down at about the 33, a yard short of a first down. And Rogers made the stop. Bo did. Mad Max was there as well, but that is the second time in this drive that Mendenhall has dropped back, and he's let the defensive line come streaking by him, and then there is nobody on the second level to pick him up. He gets big yardage.
Yeah, using that over pursuit.
4th down and about a yard. Clock running, 4:40 left in the half. Mangum 41-0. Watonga, all kinds of trouble getting the play in for the sidelines. And again, keep in mind, they've got no timeout. So they're going to have to rush to get this one as they change in and out personnel. 4th down and a yard. We watch the back judge. He has yet to start the count. And now he does. So the Eagles going to have to get this one off in a hurry. 4th and about a yard. Mendenhall underneath center. Rolling out near side. Wants to throw. Pitches late. And great defense by the Tigers as they snuff that one out. And setting the edge that time and making the play in space was Talon Frazier. And Frazier will cause Watonga to turn the ball over on downs. Mangum will get it with 4:05 left in the half, leading 41-0.
Did you say Frazier?
I said Frazier. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. One of the greatest calls in all of boxing. Howard Cosell on the call. Back when prize fighting was just that. Boxing, the squared science. 1st and 10 now for Mangum. Laughlin back in there, quarterback. He'll fake the handoff, goes to Rogers. Oh my. In and out of the hands. That's the second drive of the night by Zeke. A little bit unusual for, well, not a little bit, very unusual for Rogers. 2nd down and 10. Love the sleight of hand that time as well between Remy and his tailback, Curtis Henley. Henley got tackled. The fake was that good. On the near side, 2nd down and 10. Laughlin going to keep it himself. Stiff arms, breaks a tackle. He'll drag people to the 39-yard line. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and about 6. One of the Tigers lost their hats on that one. I think it's Trey Williams. Yeah. Williams lost his helmet. His head wasn't inside of it. That's the good news. Trey will have to go to the sideline for a play, and he will be replaced by Justin Wooten. 3rd down and 6. And again, 4-down territory for the Tigers, leading 41-0. Cooper Curbo now will come here on the near side with Henley. 4 wide receivers on the near side. They'll go to Henley. Gets a block, 40, 45, 50. Down the near sideline, stepped out of bounds at the 45-yard line of Watonga. Mangum will get it 1st and 10. That first down brought to you by 333 Dental. Well-designed play. You get all 4 receivers here on the near side. Throw it behind the line of scrimmage and allow that running back to take advantage of his blockers and pick up the first down. Good running by Curtis. So Henley and company will move it to the 45 of Watonga. 1st and 10. Penalty flag going to fly. And I think we're going to get illegal participation called on Watonga. They were trying to move personnel in and out.
He said, hey, while we got it, let's just go ahead and get some more in and out.
Yeah, we need about 15 guys out there to play defense against this group. So they waved the flag off. Wow. Well, there you go. 1st and 10 now from the 45-yard line of the Eagles. Pistol formation for Laughlin. Henley is back. He'll hand it off to him. Right side. Got some room. Has the 40. Gets a block in the 35-30. Now turns on the checks. He's at the 15, 10, 5. He gone. Touchdown. No flags. Mangum. Another score. 47-0 with 2:56 left in the half. Great patience, and we've talked about that in the first 3 games for Curtis Henley. Great patience at the line of scrimmage. And when he finds that gap, that seam, he is gone. So Henley with a touchdown run, and Mangum a point away from leading 48-0 with 2:56 left in the first half of play. Derek Hammond on to try the extra point. Mad Max is his holder. Snap is back, hold is true, kick is up, and it is
flag.
Good. And again, a penalty flag, very similar to what we saw on the last extra point. It will be against Watonga. So the extra point is good. 2:56 left in the half. Mangum now on top, 48-0. We're Classic Hits, 97.7.
Your funeral home proudly supports the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. We're wishing our team strength, teamwork, and success all season long. Serving Greer County since 1923. Phone 480-2111.
Ashley Slayton and Catherine Webb, certified family nurse practitioners, and the rest of the friendly faces at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum treat all ages, children through adults. This means we are all yours for well child exams, annual checkups, as well as those illnesses that can hit us. We also do management of chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Same-day appointments are usually available. At the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum, call 782-3393 for appointments.
How many of you had Tulsa in the Mike Gundy no longer has a job Spirit wheel? Halftime, Tulsa 16, Oklahoma State 3. And I just don't know that if they lose to Tulsa that Gundy survives. Do you think? Wow. I mean, there have been some coaches fired already mid-season. And after getting embarrassed a couple of weeks ago by Oregon, you lose to Tulsa. Wow. So from the 45, the kick by Derek into the end zone, it'll be an automatic touchdown, touchback rather. It'll be 1st and 10 now for Watonga.
That's pretty good stuff right there.
Chad Fox, yes, with some editorial comments that we
better not
we
say.
shall not share. But he does tell us it's 28-6 over in front of Carnegie at the half. You're a bad man, Chad Fox. You are a bad man.
See, he makes us laugh like that, and we can't share. That's what's bad about it.
Well, there's, I'm sure, folks that know Chad that are filling in the blanks as we giggle. 2:56 left in the half here. 48-0 Mangum. And they will, I'm going to go out on a limb and say for the 3rd straight game, they're going to hang half 100 on an opponent. So 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Mendenhall going to hand the ball off. The tailback across the 25-30 out to about the 33-yard line. Hard running that time by tailback Brayson Gordon. Caskey on the stop, but not before 13 picked up. It'll be a 1st down.
21 Josh Brewer on the carry. Nice run.
You know, the thing about when we go back to Oklahoma State, I mean, next week, Big 12 play begins. You know, and there's some, you look at Utah, Texas Tech in the Big 12. I mean, they play tomorrow in one of the marquee games in the country. And again, Watonga going to run the football.
Got the knee down.
Yeah, back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The tailback was Josh Brewer. And they'll give him a yard. 2nd down and 9. Big Ugly's in there, glomming that one up, including the guy they call Big A, Aiden Augustine. He listed in the program at 3 bills even. And that is one strong cat. I mean, that is power and that is strength. Watonga underneath center. 2nd down and 9. Just waiting for the half to come to an end. Quarterback keeper on the near side. Nobody fooled by that at all. As Richardson stayed at home. Mad Max with the play. Got some help from Williams as well. Good job by Trey. And it'll be third down and long. Third and about a dozen. 1:20 left here in the first half of play. Watonga, they will take all the time they can off the clock as they do not want to give Mangum the ball back with much time left in the first half of play. And again, we watch the back judge to see him begin the countdown. As underneath center, it's Mendenhall. And boy, I tell you what, great penetration by, let me tell you about my good buddy Jackson Brooks, who made the play behind the line of scrimmage. And it was finished off by that man who has really come to play the last couple of weeks, Talon Frazier. It'll be fourth down and about 15. And Mangum will get it back apparently one final time here. It is, no. I think Watonga played it just right, and I don't think they will have to punt the football away. If they do, they may take the 5-yard penalty here. Again, they don't have any timeouts, so they will let this one run down. We're at 10. I'm not sure when they started the play clock. And it looks like it will end the first half. So the first half comes to an end with Mangum within an eyelash of a half 100. 48 on the board for the Tigers, nothing for Watonga. 48-0 at the intermission. Mangum in front of Watonga. It's the halftime. And it's brought to you by Cattleman's Bank on Classic Hits 97.7.
Law offices of Corey Kendall proudly support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. We're behind you all the way. Go Tigers! Corey Kendall, attorney at law, 122 North Oklahoma Avenue in Mangum.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s and the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Mangum Regional Medical Center proudly supports the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. Here's to a healthy, winning season and a community that stands together. If you need us, find us at mangumregional.net.
Are you ready to take the next step towards your degree? Reach Higher is Oklahoma's degree completion program designed just for you. At Western Oklahoma State College, we make it easy to finish your associate's degree with flexible options that fit your busy life. Choose from online classes to face-to-face learning or a mix of both. Don't wait. Enrollment is open now. Visit wosc.edu or call us at 580-477-2000 and start reaching higher today.
Hey, come on by the Mangum Tag Agency at 108 East Pierce in Mangum for all your vehicle tag and registration needs. Driver's license, ID renewals, including CDL or Add Real ID. We now offer initial issuance and out-of-state driver's license and ID transfers. And we issue Pike Pass. For fast, friendly customer service, come see Tom, Cynthia, or Adam. We're here for you. Check us out online at mangumtag.com. For tag renewals and more information, phone 580-782-3004. The Mangum Tag Agency says go Tigers. Sovereign Bank is your bank of choice. Sovereign Bank is a proud supporter of the Mangum Tiger Athletics. Supporting our schools and athletic programs is a top priority. Hear us roar, go Tigers. We're cheering you on all season long. Sovereign Bank, empowering our youth with the freedom to dream. Sovereign Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sue Wallace says, holy macaroni, 'tis a slobberknocker. And indeed it is. Mangum leading 48-0 at the half. The Tigers going up top with 80 yards in 4 plays. Big plays over the top with Laughlin throwing a couple of bombs to Rogers squared. And it was all Mangum on that opening drive. Then they get a pick 6 from Curtis Henley. Score another touchdown on a 1-yard run by Remy Laughlin, yep. And then a pick 6 turned in by Clayton Caskey, and you look up and it's 28-0. Mangum in front. Since then, they put on 20 more points, lead it 48-0 at the intermission. By the way, Jerice Wilson-Henry with an editorial comment about Mike Gundy saying he should have been gone a long time ago.
Well, I'm not in the Cowboy fold, so I'm going to keep my opinion to myself on that one.
Aiden Darko seconding the motion there by Jerice Wilson-Henry. Sidney Webb has joined us. Hello, Sid the Kid. Good to have you alongside. As it is 48-0 at the half. Our halftime is always brought to us by Cattleman's Bank. Cattleman's Bank, member FDIC, going to have them alongside. Speaking of being alongside, we're waiting the arrival of the Queen. That would be Reese Richardson, the homecoming Queen of 2025 here at Mangum. We'll find her inside the Liberty Bowl and visit with her when you and I come back on Classic Hits 97.7.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
TCLC is a family-owned 5-star daycare center that has been caring for children for over 45 years. The owners of Tiger Cub are proud to serve the Mangum area and support the Mangum Lady Tigers and Tigers on the radio and streaming. Tiger Cub Learning Center says,
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
At 333 Dental Care, we're all smiles for our hometown teams. We're proud to cheer on the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers this season. Go Tigers! Bring home the win.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game, and always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Hey, all you Tiger fans, it's game time. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattleman's Bank, member FDIC. We are thrilled and ready for live Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger action on the field and court this season. Let's pack the stands and cheer loud. Cattleman's Bank is full of school spirit. Go Tigers!
Mangum on top of the half. They lead it by a score of 48-0 here on Homecoming 2025. Our halftime brought to us by Cattleman's Bank. You find him at 1400 North Lewis Tittle Avenue here in Mangum. And we are honored, we are delighted, and we are blessed to be graced by the Queen herself. Reese Richardson joining us to the broadcast booth. Reese, first of all, congratulations. Homecoming Queen 2025.
Thank you.
So, tell me, as you stood out there on the field and was waiting for the announcement, what were the emotions that were going through you?
I was just scared that Jackson was going to make me trip. Yeah.
Yeah, I could see where Jackson may be guilty of that sort of thing. Here, let's look at the camera, and he can get a picture of us and post it on our websites. So, did he have anything to say to you, Jackson? Because I know what a jokester he is and how he is so full of life.
I don't think so. I just told him he was sweaty and he needed to get a towel or something.
Oh, that's so good. Reese, we appreciate that in you. So, how does this come about? Because the other two contestants were the Smith twins. Mm-hmm. How did you three get nominated for this honor?
I don't really know. Jackson was telling me, he was like, we're voting you for homecoming corps. And I was like, are you being serious right now? And he was like, yes. And I was like, why?
So the football players are the ones that nominate
yes, they vote
you
for
girls.
the
Okay.
girls and the boys, I'm pretty sure.
And then there's an online process that takes place, right?
Yes, the whole high school got to vote today.
So, I mean, inquiring minds want to know, who did you vote for?
Jackson and me.
That girl,
I'll
I
be
love
honest.
It. All right, I love the fact that you voted for yourself. I think that's good. I think that's great. I think that is fantastic. So, you keep mentioning you and Jackson. Are you guys an item? Is this something that we need to know about?
Yes, we've been almost dating for a year.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So, and I wasn't. I gotta tell you, I wasn't paying attention. I was busy doing other things. So, when you were named queen and he was named king, did you guys have a little smooch out there in front of everybody?
My mom said that we should, but I said I was gonna swerve him if he did it. So, yeah.
So your mother gave you the green light, said it was all right?
Yeah, but I don't think my dad would like me to do that.
I was just getting ready to say, Dad may have a completely different view of all of that.
Yeah, I don't think he would want me to.
So tell me about the dress. I mean, the process of picking it out, getting ready, and all that. I mean, that's a chore in itself, right?
Yes. So one of my old friends from Merritt, her name's Jenna, and I borrowed some other dresses from a girl I used to play softball with, like 2 or 3 from her, and then some she wore to prom. But this one, her mom had bought on clearance for $80, so she just bought it because it was on $80. And I said, "You bought this because you knew one day I was going to need this dress." So yeah, that's just. I wasn't even going to try it on, and they were just pulling stuff out of the closet, and this is just the one I like.
So what about the prep time to get ready? I mean, obviously you look beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Got the makeup, the hair, everything going on. How long did that take to put together this ensemble?
So Jocelyn Reed did all of my things, and after the prep rally, we just went straight there, and it took from then to about 5 o'clock, so about 2 hours. Not too bad.
Okay, so then you arrive at the stadium. You've got all this makeup and hair going on and this great-looking dress, and it's hot.
It's not too bad, actually. I think it feels pretty nice.
Okay, all right. You did all right with that.
Yeah.
I noticed you got sparkles all over.
Yeah.
Is that because of the dress
Yes.
and the sash that you're wearing?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And so do you get to keep the crown that's there?
I think so, unless B-Live takes it from me, but...
Unless who does?
Mr. Lively.
Oh, well, you got to,
he might fight me for it.
Hide it, yeah. Knowing Lively, he probably would. You got to hide it from him. So tell me about the dance. What's that look like later on?
The dance actually got canceled, so...
Well, there you go. There is no dance.
There is no dance.
So what are you and Jackson doing after the ball game?
Probably just riding around, going... I don't know if there's a 5th quarter or not, but...
Okay. So what do you think about him getting his first football offer to Panhandle State University?
I'm proud of him. He works hard, so.
He really does.
Yeah.
He's somebody that I have enjoyed for quite some time. He's got a wonderful personality.
Oh, yeah.
But he works his butt off, too.
Yes.
I mean, it's not like he doesn't give it his best shot every day.
Yeah.
What about this score, 48-0? Did you think it would be this lopsided?
Yeah.
Did you really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you've got all the beautiful flowers and everything going on.
Yes.
Did you get anything for Jackson?
Skyland Holt, his cousin, made him a garter, so he had that.
Well, there you go. And, of course, we've got to talk to you about your brother.
Oh, yes.
Mad Max Richardson.
Mad Max.
So, I talked to Mom earlier.
Mm-hmm.
She gave her stamp of approval for that nickname. I know that your brother loves the nickname.
It's suiting.
What? Okay, so I was just ready to say, does it fit him?
Yep, it fits the little one more than it fits him, but it's definitely suiting to him,
So
too.
how come it suits him?
I was just scared of him growing up. We're better now, but I was scared there for a little bit.
What did he do that frightened you so bad?
We used to play Wii games, and he would get mad when I would beat him. So we didn't play them very often because,
He's a little competitive.
A little bit, as you can tell.
Yeah, we've seen that on the football field and the baseball field. So you played Wii games. What was the big game that you guys played?
Super Smash Bros, Mario Kart. Gotta love them.
Did you ever play golf?
The Wii Sport?
Yeah,
we did.
And did you box?
No.
You never boxed?
We played bowling on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping that there would be some great boxing stories.
No, we never had the nunchucks for it, so.
All right. Well, you're a delightful young lady.
Thank you.
Are a
senior.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So, and I know it's early in the school year, but thinking about your plans once you graduate?
Yes.
Okay. Tell us about that.
Planning on going to Weatherford, SWOSU to do my basics, maybe OSU, but pretty set on going to Weatherford. And then after I do that, I'm going to transfer to OU, hopefully, and get into the ultrasound tech program they have there.
Okay.
So
All right.
that's my plan so far.
So if I was a young person and had an opportunity to pick a college, Weatherford would be where I'd want to go.
Yes, it's close to home.
Well, and it's just a neat town, neat community, a lot going on there close to home. Believe me, you're going to get to the point where that doesn't matter to you, okay? It won't. Don't tell your parents I said that, but it won't. You mentioned that friends from Merritt. How long have you been here now? Is this your second year?
Yes,
okay.
second year.
So you and the Smith kids all came at the same time.
That was what was funny about the girls. They were all from Merritt.
So were you guys friends growing up?
Yeah, we've gone to school our whole life pretty much. I only went to Mountain View my pre-K year, so
Okay.
I've gone to Merritt pretty much my whole life until my junior year.
So I want to go back to Mad Max and his competitive nature. Okay. Well, we're going to end on this. Does he get that from Dad, or does he get it from Mom?
Mom.
I would have guessed that. There was no doubt in my mind. You watch both of them.
Yes.
And Dad is the strong, silent type, right? So if he says something to you, you know you've really messed up. Mom, on the other hand, is ready to fly off the handle and get after you the minute you walk in the door, right?
Yep.
All right. Very good. Reese, we appreciate it. You are a delightful young lady. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And what a great interview. Thank you so much for being
Thank you.
here. Reese Richardson, she is Mad Mac's sister. More importantly, she's the homecoming queen for 2025. At the half, Mangum in front, 48-0. Our halftime brought to us by Cattleman's Bank on Classic Hits 97.7.
Hey, all you Tiger fans, it's game time. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattleman's Bank, member FDIC. We are thrilled and ready for live Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger action on the field and court this season. Let's pack the stands and cheer loud. Cattleman's Bank is full of school spirit. Go Tigers!
Attention Mangum Tigers. Are you ready to show your Tiger pride? This is Lori Laughlin from Cattleman's Bank, member FDIC. At our bank, we are always geared up and ready to cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers on to victory. You can count on us to wear the brightest orange and black. We'll see you at the games.
Did you know the freshest and most beautiful long-lasting flowers always come from Flowers Unlimited in Mangum? If you want to send flower arrangements that look and smell great and last a long time, your best choice is to make that local phone call at 580-782-2122 for fresh flowers, silk flowers, gift selections, collectibles, memorials, and bereavement gifts. Make that trip to Flowers Unlimited, 113 South Oklahoma in Mangum.
If you need some welding done or a metal building built, then call Rocky Casket. Rocky has built metal buildings in southwest Oklahoma for more than 15 years. Carports, patio covers, building large or small, Rocky Casket does them all. Don't settle for less. Get the best building for your money. Call Rocky Casket at 580-471-8282. That's 471-8282. Rocky supports high school sports.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Hello, Lone Wolf and Hobart.
Granite Drug Company is now delivering to Hobart, Lone Wolf, Granite, and Mangum. Granite Drug Company is a complete pharmacy ready to fill and deliver your prescriptions. And it's easy to get switched. Just call 580-535-2130 or visit our store at 316 North Main in Granite. Granite Drug Company has an ice cream fountain open all day and lunches from 11 to 2. Health and beauty products and selection of gifts. Granite Drug Company is here for you.
Our halftime wrapping up here, brought to us by Cattleman's Bank. And what a delightful interview, and what a delightful young lady that Reese Richardson is, our homecoming queen. And I tell you what, and I give him a hard time, but I absolutely love the kid, Jackson Brooks. And Jackson, one of those that, as a freshman, he just walked right up to me, shook my hand, said hello, introduced himself, and there's not a shy bone in his body. He's going to be successful. I guess he wants to be a firefighter when he gets done with school, and he will be a good one. And, firefighters, work in the community quite often, and he will be great at that, working with kids and community and teaching fire safety and whatnot. So Jackson Brooks, one of those that we really do like. We'll take one more time out and come back, get ready for the second half of play. Mangum and Watonga. Classic Hits 97.7.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
Halftime brought to you by Cattleman's Bank. Third period, it's set to get underway. We went next door and checked with the scorekeeper, the clock operator. They tell us that they will run the clock here in the second half. So, if that is the case, the second half will last a maximum of about 30 minutes or so, probably not that long. And get out of here. Does a lot of things, keeps kids from getting hurt, keeps the score from being absolutely ridiculous, and it gets you and I home earlier. So we're just about ready to get underway with the second half of play, and Derek Hammond will kick it. A couple of opportunities for Watonga inside Mangum territory, and they could not take advantage of it. I don't know if I'm buying Aiden Darko or not. Aiden tells me that he's listening and watching from Antarctica.
Oh, me too.
Land of the midnight sun.
I was just there yesterday.
Antarctica?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm just saying, along with our buddy.
So here we go, second half ready to get underway.
I was there yesterday.
And they had a chance to talk about the fact that big game tomorrow for the Oklahoma Sooners as SEC play gets underway with Auburn. Kick fielded back at the 10-yard line by Watonga. 15, trying to turn the corner and for 25 and does. Out to the 30, far sideline to the 40, and now finally knocked down at about the 43-yard line. Excellent return that time by Matthew White Buffalo. And good field position for the Eagles as they will go to work at the 43. And they are running the clock, so this will likely be a 12-minute quarter. Literally. They're all 12 minutes, but literally 12 minutes.
They really do expand whenever you stop that clock.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see. I look for one more interception by Mangum here in this second half of play. Watonga going to run the football, coming on the near side and getting chased and going nowhere. Max Richardson turned that one back in. Good job by Max. Some help as well by Trey Williams. A loss of 3 on the play, back to the 41. It'll be second down and 13. Aiden Augustine chasing that one as well. And
injured.
Yep, got a hurt player. I think that's cramps, and it will be. Yep, cramps there. So they will stop the clock for this. 10:53 left in the third, 48-0. Back after this. Classic Hits 97.7.
The employees at Great Plains Bank Mangum are excited for the school year. We look forward to seeing everyone come out and get that Tiger spirit and support the young men and women of Mangum as they try and bring home the gold ball. You will see us at the game and hear us on the radio and internet. Come see Great Plains Bank Mangum for your banking needs on the corner in downtown Mangum. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
In Bloom Flowers and Gifts is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger Games. The new In Bloom Flowers and Gifts offers a big selection of Tiger Pride items. Make some noise, Tiger fans, and show your pride with spirit items. In Bloom Flowers and Gifts, right in the corner with the right Tiger Pride.
Greer Funeral Home proudly supports the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. We're wishing our team strength, teamwork, and success all season long. Serving Greer County since 1923. Phone 480-2111.
Sean Hargrove, who carried the football, suffering cramps, and he'll make it over to the sideline. 10:53 left here in the third quarter play. I would guess that when they come out of the timeout, the clock will start again. And there's a running clock expected here in the second half of play. They do wind the clock out. So it'll be second down now, and the ball between the 40 and the 41. So we'll call it second down and 13.
Yeah.
Line to make for first down. The 47 of Mangum. Underneath center. Mendenhall, he'll roll right side, wants to throw. Pass caught in traffic at about the 48-yard line. That's a pretty good pitch and catch right there. As making the play was Wade Mankey. In on this time for the Tigers. Clayton Caskey got some help from Talon Frazier, and it'll be third down.
Gain of about 8 on the play.
So third down, we'll call it 6. 2 minutes gone by here in the third. Mangum yet to touch the football in the frame. They lead 48-0. And well on their way to continuing their half 100 streak. Offensively, Mendenhall wants to throw across his body. Got a man pass. Oh, in and out of the hands. Wide open and headed to the end zone was Bryson Quinn Foth, and he couldn't hold on. It'll be fourth down.
Nothing else he could have done with that ball.
No. Mendenhall put it right on his hands, and that's one that you've got to catch. So the incomplete pass will make it fourth down and 6. 9:20 and running here in the third quarter of play. And Mangum not used to the deep pass over the top, and I think that's why they kind of got suckered in. Looked inside the backfield and didn't expect it over the top. Well, now Watonga is showing punt formation. Bit of a surprise here. So in to return the kick is Mason Mitchell. We've seen a good leg tonight from Cooper House. So House in punt formation. And Watonga now late getting players on the field. Clock running. And I guess because the clock is running.
You're like, no play clock. You're good.
Yeah, I mean,
just keep going.
Take your time. we'll let the clock run. Yeah, it's true.
I mean,
too.
seriously.
That ball will bite at about the 16-yard line and be knocked down at the 17. So it'll be first and 10 for Mangum.
I mean, that last play was over in about 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, come on now.
Yeah, and I found the back judge, and he did. When you said that about just go ahead and play, he kind of gave that motion. He just, kind of,
come on, let's
go. Yeah, I'm not counting it. I didn't start my watch. Jesse Lewis Wetzel, good to have you alongside, kid. On this football Friday night, Mangum on top, 48-0, 7:50 running clock in the second half. Tigers put one more on the board, get that half 100 and be done with it. Henley with room here on the near side is Cray Manny instead. He's got the 25-30. At the 35, he'll cut back inside, push the pile to the 40, still on his feet to the 45, 46-yard line. And how about that run by Cray Manny? Great job by Manny. So Cray takes it from the 17 all the way out to the 47, a gain of 30. That'll bring up first and 10. Cray Manny, great run. Well, I hope you were here at halftime for Reese Richardson. She was fantastic. 3:33 dental first down. Manny going to get it, try to pick up another first down as he is going to be tackled at about the 43, and that will be good enough for a 3:33 first down. Cray Manny. And I'm not so sure that if this game weren't closer, that we wouldn't have got a horse collar on it.
Yeah.
The official right there on top of it, and he thought about throwing the flag. First and 10 from the 42. Back to Cray, right up the middle of the field. And Manny running right over people. A man run right there for Cray Manny as he bowled over two Eagles and took it down to the 33. Cray Manny. Boom, boom, boom. Rumbling, bumbling, boom, stumbling over people. Gain of 9, second down and 1. 6:25 left in the third. Do they give it to Manny again? Why not, Craig? Big hole. First down to the 27. I tell you what, the Big Uglies are really making some holes up front. And give credit to those fellas. Brylan Smith in there. Jackson Brooks getting some help from Trey Williams. Aiden Augustine. They're running people in and out. Manny, nope, instead going to be a handoff this time to the scat back. And a good job that time by Mason Mitchell. Mitchell went on the left side, and Mitchell will pick up about 7, maybe 8 on the carry. Mason running a little bit different than Cray. Manny more up and down, kind of like Eric Dickerson used to run the football. And scat back look there for Mason Mitchell. Mitchell will get it again. Mason, first down and more, still on his feet inside the 15, down to about the 14-yard line. Mason Mitchell. 5:25 left here in the third quarter of play. Mangum just simply running it right down the throat of Watonga, and you would expect that with those big bodies that they have. And another week and another opponent just simply getting worn down. First and 10. And again, they'll hand it off to Mitchell. Mason turns the corner inside the 10, makes a move and gets hit at about the 6. Mason Mitchell near a first down. So first it was Cray Manny on the carry. Now it's been Mason Mitchell. Everything on the ground. And again, those big fellas up front simply pushing Watonga back on their heels. Second down and 1. We are inside the red zone, the Sovereign Bank red zone. And mix up in the backfield and tackled back at the 5-yard line will be Remy Laughlin. Laughlin, I think, was supposed to hand it off to Cooper Kerbo and didn't get it done. So it'll be third down and a yard. Ball sitting just outside the 5-yard line. Trying to come up with another 3:33 dental first down. Mangum. Parker will get it. Mitchell, Mason, and he'll dive for the end zone. Didn't get there. He was down at the 1. Boy, Mitchell tried to get there, but his knee was down at the 1-yard line. So Mangum will get it with 4 minutes left in the third quarter. First and goal from the 1. And got to hand this one off to Mason Mitchell and let him get the touchdown, right?
You would think.
Well, that's what we get for thinking. Laughlin on the quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Mangum. 3:45 and running here in the third. Touchdown for Mangum. Inside the red zone, brought to us by the good folks at Sovereign Bank. Mangum has done that half 100 thing for the third straight week. 54-0. And the extra point on the way for Derek Hammond. And Mangum really getting after it. I'm looking down there at one of the offensive linemen and getting some big-time
flag early.
Penalty flag will fly here as Brylan Smith was getting some big-time dap from the coaching staff as he come off the field. The official's going to discuss this one and let the clock run while they do. 2:50 and running here in the third.
I like it.
And again, a running clock in the second half. And the penalty going to go against Watonga. They have had some troubles on the extra points. What are you laughing about? Share it with me.
The score, watching the clock run while the one official's just going as slow as he can over to the white hat.
And I had not mentioned the officials, but I need to. Our officials tonight, Brad Wink, Tim Cheminsky, Leon Pike, Homer Ellis, and Matt Scott.
So we'll do this again.
Did they wave off the flag, or are they going to assist it on the kick? So again, extra point on the way, and the clock has wound its way all the way down to 1:55. No complaints there. Hammond's kick is up, and it is good. So with 1:45 of the clock running, it's 55-0. Mangum on top. We'll take a timeout. Classic Hits 97.7.
Ashley Slayton and Catherine Webb, certified family nurse practitioners, and the rest of the friendly faces at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum treat all ages, children through adults. This means we are all yours for well child exams, annual checkups, as well as those illnesses that can hit us. We also do management of chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Same-day appointments are usually available. At the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum, call 782-3393 for appointments.
The law offices of Corey Kendall proudly support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. We're behind you all the way. Go Tigers! Corey Kendall, attorney at law, 122 North Oklahoma Avenue in Mangum.
Clock running here in this third quarter of play. Mangum on top 55-0. Clock down to 50 seconds left. And my good friend Therese Wilson-Henry apparently has been checking out my notes, my study guide that I do, bringing into the ballgame each week. And so I'll give her full credit. Don't forget, tomorrow, the Mangum Lady Tigers will play a couple of softball games at the Altus Western Oklahoma State Festival. Mangum scheduled to play at 9 tomorrow morning and then again at noon. And if I weren't playing in a golf tournament, I would probably go out to WSC and watch those games. Get to play in a tournament tomorrow to help raise money for the athletic programs, Little League athletic programs in Altus. I'll happily help anybody as long as I can play golf. Can't get to go out of bounds here, so it'll be 1st and 10 for Watonga at the 35-yard line as that play drew to a close third quarter. So we've played 55 Mangum, nothing Watonga. In the final 12 minutes, literally coming up on Classic Hits 97.7.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Mangum Regional Medical Center proudly supports the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. Here's to a healthy, winning season and a community that stands together. If you need us, find us at mangumregional.net.
Are you ready to take the next step towards your degree? Reach Higher is Oklahoma's degree completion program designed just for you. At Western Oklahoma State College, we make it easy to finish your associate's degree with flexible options that fit your busy life. Choose from online classes to face-to-face learning or a mix of both. Don't wait. Enrollment is open now. Visit wosc.edu or call us at 580-477-2000 and start reaching higher today.
Michael Scott Augustine, our good friend down below us. How about this? They've started the clock and they've started the fourth quarter of play. Shane Lee in on the tackle. Paula Lively says, way to go, Mason Mitchell. She loved the running of Mitchell and wanted Mason to get that touchdown. But Remy said, not so fast, my friend. Loss of the play there. 2nd down and 11. As the fourth quarter underway, Watonga with the football. And again, it will be over in 11 minutes and 15 seconds. Barring an injury. That was the only thing that stopped the clock in that third period of play. From the shotgun formation, 2nd and 12. Watonga wants to run, and good defense by Mangum is stretching it out. And making the play out on the corner was Max Richardson. You know, everybody calls him Mad Max now. The PA guy, his sister. I wonder if he goes to class and they say, Mad Max Richardson, are you here today?
They don't even say Richardson. It's just Mad Max.
It's kind of like Madonna and those people that can go by one name. Mad Max, kind of a hyphenated one name, if you will. I wonder how many people have gone back and watched the Mad Max movies.
I mean, they're all worth the watch. I'm not going to lie.
Mel Gibson certainly did fit the bill there on that first one, didn't he?
Oh my.
3rd down and 3 for Watonga. They want to throw. Pass is tipped and incomplete. Trying to come away with the football across the way was Coulter Webb. And Webb, I don't think he held on to it. Boy, he tried, though. Good effort by Coulter. So it'll be 4th down. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. What was it somebody said earlier? Go away for 15 minutes and it goes from 7-0 to 28-0?
Yes.
Well, if you walk away now, you come back and the game is going to be over. Because the clock is running, 9:40 remaining. Mangum will get up here on the kick. Is back to receive Mason Mitchell. a good job on the return. He didn't have that one fumble, but he's done a nice job returning the football tonight for Mangum. And again, district play getting underway next week on the road at Apache. Low snap, no pressure, kick on the way. Mitchell looks up into the nighttime sky. He'll let it hit and roll inside the 25, down to about the 21-yard line. Mangum will get it 1st and 10 from there. Evan Sharp wants us to know he's still out there in Delaware, but he's a busy man. 9 minutes left here in this one.
All right.
So, and again, one of the coolest traditions in high school football, as far as I am concerned, happens at Apache, where they have the Native American drummers out on the field prior to the ball game. That is just, and I've been going there for years, and I'm just, each time I walk out on the field and walk by them, I mean, a chill goes up and down my spine. It's just one of the, like I say, it is certainly, in my book, the top pregame ritual in the state of Oklahoma. So I go take it 1st and 10. Bo Rogers at quarterback. He'll turn, hand the ball off, and that is Mason Mitchell, I believe. Yeah, Mitchell will spin his way out for about 5 yards. 2nd down and 5. Well, Angela D. Shelton has checked in tonight. Angela, good to have you alongside. She says, go Tigers, and they have gone and gone and gone. 4 minutes gone by in the ball game. They are in the 4th quarter. They lead 55-0. I would not think Mangum would put it in the air, but you never know with Sam Powers. No, going to keep it on the ground, and good job by, I think that's Parker this time on the carry. That is Mason Parker with the carry. Nope, not Mason Parker. Get another running back in there. That's Tough Halford. So
is that
Halford
number 20?
Yeah, Tough Halford picking up the 1st down.
We got YouTube viewers that are pulling for Tough today.
Is that right?
Yeah, and they say number 20 Tough. Tough number 20. So.
All right, well, Tough got his first carry tonight. Picked up a 1st down for 330 Dental and Company. Mangum. Jet sweep far side, trying to turn the corner and getting run out of bounds that time was Lane Burnham. Burnham, no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Watonga did a good job of stretching that one out. They'll give him a half yard, so 2nd down, 9.5. Coach Powers trying to get some kids in there in the final 6:45. So on a night that started with Coach comparing his offense to wardrobes of his wife, Tara, ends with a running clock and a 55-0 lead. She's a good woman. I question her wisdom sometimes, but all kinds of movement by Mangum, and there's some confusion there. Bo Rogers looking for somebody to hand the football off to, and some of the youngsters getting in there. Dylan Lee, and Dylan wasn't quite sure what he was supposed to do, and then he moved when he shouldn't, so penalty going to be called on Mangum.
Yeah,
anyway,
he handed it off and then he tripped him.
You shouldn't have been doing that, sir. I'm going to have to trip you here. Inside of 6 minutes, 5:50 and running in the 4th quarter of play. Mangum 55-0. Jill DeRusha loving this one. She says, way to go, Tigers. Again, they keep the ball on the ground and out to near the 20-yard line. Will go another one of those tailbacks, and we've seen a bunch of them. That's Tough Halford again. So Tough will take it back to the original line of scrimmage, and how about this? Mangum at the 5:25 point of the ball game will punt for the first time in the night.
Wow. And had some folks asking again, a reminder, on the road at Apache next week.
Yes. District opener at Apache. 6:40 pregame show. Kick at 7 o'clock here on Classic Hits 97.7 over the air. And then also along our various streaming platforms. Remy with the punt. It will go across the 50, hit at the 45, and then roll dead at about the 38-yard line of Watonga with 4:50 left in the ball game. So 4:50, this will likely be the last possession of the ball game for either club, unless Watonga coughs it up. Mangum, in their 3 bowl games, have tallied 54, 65, and 55 right now. Is that a June bug here in September?
No, that is not a June bug.
Okay. It was late September, and I really should be back in school. Thank you, Maggie May. There was one other song that mentioned September.
Oh, what a night.
Now, that was December.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was thinking of My Old School by Steely Dan. It was still September when your daddy found me with the working girls at the county jail. And I'm never going back to my old school. On a homecoming night here, look at the pursuit of the Mangum defense, and a good job that time as just simply mirroring the quarterback here on the near side was Caden Carter. Give Carter credit. He broke down the quarterback, stayed with him step for step, kept his head and shoulders across the ball carrier and made the play. And his technique right there. 5-yard gain for the quarterback, but again, it could have been a lot more if Carter doesn't play breakdown defense. Coaches like to see that, especially out in space.
See, I was thinking closer to the 21st of September because we're really close.
Well, that's true. A little earth, wind, and fire.
Yeah.
Do you remember the 21st night of September? So second down carry across the 45. It'll be third down now. Third down and about 4. And the Watonga band across the way, waving their cell phones with the lights on. Apparently they're hearing the concert and enjoying it. It's being put on by the Tiger Band. And we're going to get a timeout? Really? 2:28 left in the ball game, and Watonga takes a timeout, trailing 55-0. This is Classic Hits 97.7.
Hey, come on by the Mangum Tag Agency at 108 East Pierce in Mangum for all your vehicle tag and registration needs. Driver's license, ID renewals, including CDL or Add Real ID. We now offer initial issuance and out-of-state driver's license and ID transfers. And we issue Pike Pass. For fast, friendly customer service, come see Tom, Cynthia, or Adam. We're here for you. Check us out online at mangumtag.com. For tag renewals and more information, phone 580-782-3004. The Mangum Tag Agency says, go Tigers.
So third down now, third and about 3. Ball at the 45-yard line of Watonga. The line to make the 48.5. They will go pistol. Will the Eagles want to throw? Does. Flat. Caught. First down across the 40 down to the 38-yard line of Mangum. Roper Wetzel has joined us. Hello, Roper. 2:10 left of the ball game. Mangum trying to throw the shutout here. Watonga trying to punch the scoreboard for the first time. Both clubs begin district play next week. And again, Mangum, they will go to Apache. First and 10 at the 38. Clock running, 1:45 remaining. And I know the Tiger staff is telling the defense, those youngsters that are out there playing, play hard, but keep everything in front. Shifting the defense. Mendenhall wants to throw, goes up top, pass is incomplete. Great coverage down the field by Mangum. And that'll bring up second down and 10. Let's see who that was streaking down that far sideline. May have been Noah Orozco. It was Orozco. Good coverage that time by Noah. Raining stride for stride with the defender. 65 seconds remaining. A couple of more plays, and this one will be in the books. And again, it took the first quarter about 40 minutes to complete because of all the scoring. The second half will take about 28 minutes to complete. Second down and 10. Watonga going to put it on the ground inside the 35 down to about the 33. Will go the tailback for the Eagles. Nice open field tackle there by Wrigley Fight. Fight with a play in space. And that'll bring up a third down. Do they stop the clock now with 22 seconds? They do. My goodness. So the Eagles will not go quietly into the good night, trailing 55-0. We're back after this. Classic Hits 97.7.
Sovereign Bank is your bank of choice. Sovereign Bank is a proud supporter of the Mangum Tiger Athletics. Supporting our schools and athletic programs is a top priority. Hear us roar, go Tigers. We're cheering you on all season long. Sovereign Bank, empowering our youth with the freedom to dream. Sovereign Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
All right, 22 seconds left in this one. One timeout remaining for Watonga. They trail 55-0. As Mitch McLaughlin telling us that it's 19-3. Tulsa in front of Oklahoma State. Yeah. Pass by Mendenhall. Incomplete. And again, great coverage down the field by the Tigers. And getting it done is Coulter Webb. And the Eagles going to spend that final timeout. Take one shot at the end zone with 9 seconds remaining. We talk about the weather, and it changes for the better on Tuesday. The high 96 on Monday, 85 on Tuesday, and 80s for the rest of the week. In fact, right on through the 1st of October, although upper 80s look to be the call, and apparently there is a pretty good chance it will have precipitation over that time frame as well. And that is a wish for all of us, I believe. Although, it was, we went and played golf last Sunday at Elk City, and it rained on us. We played golf this morning at Altus Air Force Base. It rained on us. I'm supposed to play golf tomorrow at the Western Heritage Golf Course in Altus. And if it rains, I'm just going to get my clubs out every day and go somewhere and hit balls so that it will rain. That is the magic elixir that I'm willing to drink it down. By the way, I want you to be thinking about your player of the game. But again, in a 55-0 contest,
that's a toughie.
It will be difficult. Bryce Petzold says, go Tigers, late night at work, just tuning in now to watch. Looks like I missed a lot of action. And Bryce, you did, my friend. Here's a pass in the middle of the field, picked off by the Tigers, and on the interception, and then falling down with the football, Zeke Rogers, to end this ball game. I told you they'd get one more. 4 interceptions on the night for Mangum. 2 of them returned for touchdowns. Bryce Petzold and company. Mangum wins it tonight by a final score of 55-0. We're back to wrap it up after this. We're Classic Hits 97.7.
TCLC is a family-owned 5-star daycare center that has been caring for children for over 45 years. The owners of Tiger Cub are proud to serve the Mangum area and support the Mangum Lady Tigers and Tigers on the radio and streaming. Tiger Cub Learning Center says,
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
At 333 Dental Care, we're all smiles for our hometown teams. We're proud to cheer on the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers this season. Go Tigers! Bring home the win!
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game, and always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Hey, all you Tiger fans, it's game time. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are thrilled and ready for live Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger action on the field and court this season. Let's pack the stands and cheer loud. Cattlemen's Bank is full of school spirit. Go Tigers!
All right, so Mangum wins it 55-0. Give me your player of the game pick.
I'm going to say for the overall, just everything this evening, plus an interception, my player of the game is going to be Diego Torres.
All right, so that's a good choice. I like that, and I concur. I'm going to hand it out. My, player of the game is going to be my dear friend, the young man that I love, Jackson Brooks. Yep. And here's why. Here's why. Because talked about him during the pregame show, and Coach talked about his leadership ability, and he does it with a smile on his face all the time. Yep. Jackson doesn't have a bad day. He got his first collegiate offer today from Oklahoma Panhandle State University. He is the homecoming king for 2025, and his girlfriend of about a year, Reese Richardson, was the homecoming queen for 2025. And Reese had the line of the night when she said, I told him he was sweaty when we're standing out waiting to hear who was announced. So congratulations to Diego and to Jackson, both of them winners, as is the entire football team, 55-0. Another quick timeout. We'll come back and check scores from around A2 after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Attention, Mangum Tigers. Are you ready to show your Tiger pride? This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. At our bank, we are always geared up and ready to cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers on to victory. You can count on us to wear the brightest orange and black. We'll see you at the games.
Did you know the freshest and most beautiful long-lasting flowers always come from Flowers Unlimited in Mangum? If you want to send flower arrangements that look and smell great and last a long time, your best choice is to make that local phone call at 580-782-2122 for fresh flowers, silk flowers, gift selections, collectibles, memorials, and bereavement gifts. Make that trip to Flowers Unlimited, 113 South Oklahoma in Mangum.
Mangum wins it tonight by a final score of 55-0. The team that they will likely play for the district championship. And I know district gets underway next week, but if things play out as we expect, Thomas tonight shutting out Hinton by a final score of 46-0. Elsewhere, Merritt leads Apache, next week's opponent, 20-7. Merritt in front of Apache, that one late in period number 3. Some other scores from Class A, Division 2. It's Healton in front of Stratford in the 4th, 26-14. 8-8 Porter, Consolidated, and Warner. They've gone to the 4th. Marietta leads Rush Springs 21-16. That's in the 4th quarter. How about this? Crescent all over Moreland 43-0. That ball game late in the 4th period of play. Morrison in front of Regent Prep 42-21. Dibble leads Ringling 35-8. Kind of a surprise there. Central Salisaw 28, Roland 6. Another score for you from 2A Division 2, or Class A Division 2, I should say. Wyandotte leading Fairland 21-6. Pawhuska 44, Woodland 6. Wow. It's Okima 14, Mound 7. Hominy in front of Pawnee, 28-14. I didn't do that justice. Hominy. 28, Pawnee 14. Kanawha and Southwest Covenant. Don't know if this is right or not. No score, 4th period of play. Nowata leads Barnsdall 20-19. Strother shut out Cordell tonight, 46-0. Quick night for our good friend Shelley Fox. Thank you. Allen and Wenningwood 16-14 late in the second half. Velma, Alma Beach, Walters 48-6. They 46-8, I should say. They've gone to the 4th. Hobart 28, Carnegie 6. And it is Tallahena 46-0 over the JV from the JV team from Broken Bow. Spearman, Texas, beating Goodwill. Texoma Goodwill 28-21. Again, final score here, 55-0. Mangum wins it. Tori Kerbo, thank you for joining us. Your son Cooper played another marvelous ball game, and the Tigers are 3-0 heading into district play next week at Apache, and our traveling microphones will be there. So for my sidekick, the lovely, the talented, that would be the Cameron Dole Experience. I'm Michael Barnes. Thanks for listening and watching tonight on your voice of Mangum Sports. We are Classic Hits 97.7.
You've been listening to Mangum Tiger Football on Classic Hits 97.7 and Mangum Tiger TV. Tonight's game has been brought to you by Tiger Cub Learning Center, Cattleman's Bank, JCMH Mangum Clinic, Granite Drug, 333 Dental, Kendall Law, Greer Funeral Home, Mangum Regional Medical Center, Jill Grauman Remax, Blair Tire and Feed, Sovereign Bank, Great Plains Bank, Greer County Farm Bureau, The Loop, Triad Home Health, In Bloom Flowers and Gifts, Mangum Brick Company, Mangum Tag Agency. Mangum Football on Classic Hits 97.7 and Mangum Tiger TV is a production of the Fox Radio Network, home of the Mangum Tigers.